what they've been finding out there in the streets, out there in the wild, and just good conversation with good people, information being asked and questions being asked and answered. So the community on Discord is definitely growing, and everybody's cool, man. Energy 810, of course. Energy 810. 810 is that magical number for me. Represents tomorrow's date, which is my mom's birthday. So we will be live streaming tomorrow night too, based on that, because that's what the 810 is all about. And that's the date tomorrow. I mean, if you're on the East Coast, it's technically 810 right now, August 10th. But yeah, so I definitely want to go live tonight. We'll be live tomorrow night as well, just based on the fact of the day. Maybe go live a couple times tomorrow. Who knows? Really just depends on what my schedule's like. But other than that, going to go through, like I said, my Discord finds. A lot of you guys have been posting some things, and people have been on fire. I mean, I've been coming across some good stuff too. I'll show you guys things that I've came across. Some of the videos have been dropped already on Bobby Thrift. Some of them have yet to be dropped on Bobby Thrift. Kind of ahead of the schedule, but that's a good thing. I got videos out that I've done like a bit ago, so that's why it's good to follow me on my Discord or on Instagram, because that's more live, accurate from when I'm getting it at the time, because things do go pretty quickly. I do have people like do my own thing, but then I have people who I help. If there's something I have that they want to get that they can flip for more, I get it off to people. Plus, we have my website, Bosco's Goodies, of course, and then just all the other platforms out there that you use to push things. So if you guys want to see things in more live time, or if there's something that you see me come across in the video that you might want for yourself, you got to be on the Discord or on Instagram, because that's where I kind of show everything in live time. Some of these videos on Bobby Thrift are a couple days old, but they're still very relevant, because that's what you can find out there in the stores. You know what I mean? Today's video, shout out to anybody who watched today's video. Went by WSS, haven't been there in a while. Just wanted to go see what was going on there. I believe last live stream we talked about it, that people have been finding some crazy things at WSS also. So if you have those in your location, you definitely should hit those up. My trip to WSS, if you did not watch the video, was pretty solid. There was some good finds there for personal, or if you're trying to flip, you know what I mean? Finding those Iversons was a pretty good find. Finding those Prestos on the back wall would have been a good flip. Somebody wanted to grab those too. Uh, Mark, what it do? Welcome to the stream. How you doing this evening? Thank you for stopping by. A little later, probably like an hour later than I normally go. Normally I'm here at 9. Today we started at 10, just a little later. Wanted to, like I said, take care of some stuff. We got things in transition. Just setting up everything, man. Trying to edit videos, trying to take time for myself, and just in general, just get it all together. I still have been finding retros. You guys can see in the videos. I had a little confusion on some of the way I released the videos. So, forgive me for that. I released some videos before I should release the other ones. But at the end of the day, they're all very relevant. But based, from what I've been finding, I've been finding Jordan retros, the 13s, the ones like a lot of people have. Unfortunately for me, they've been in the bigger sizes, the 16s, the 18s, and stuff like that, which I do see them still moving around. I still people grabbing them and selling them, but I don't have the confidence to wait and hold that. You know what I mean? Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. You guys can let me know. Be the judge on that. I like to see the feedback in the comment section always. You know what I mean? Oscar, what it do? Welcome to the stream, bro. Shout out to Oscar. Definitely been holding the channel down for a while. He's the most recent winner of the it was for those size 12 dunks. Unfortunately, Oscar doesn't wear size 12, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna see if there's something else I have in your size, Oscar, or we'll go with something else as far as like some other type of apparel or something like that. I'll get at you on Instagram to get that situated. But once again, man, thank you for supporting my channel and Cool Kicks channel, of course. You guys all help what we got going on make work. You feel me? Um, so yeah, man. Let's see. I don't even know really where to start. There's been a lot of things going on around the world. If there's anything that, like I said, that you guys have some thoughts or opinions about, feel free. Sneaker world's been crazy. We got the spring and summer 2024 Air Jordan retro releases supposed to be dropping. We get them a whole year early, which is always a good thing. That type of information is good to see what to look forward to. I do feel like it does spoil the surprise. I feel like you should always have a surprise going on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, very true. Yeah, the true. Yeah, yeah. Those were all shoes that Koo did donate. So maybe he might have something else available. So, um, we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. But yeah, what was I saying? Just a lot of stuff going on. Um, NBA stuff. I think there was some NBA stuff happening. Anthony Davis. Oh yeah, Anthony Davis got re-signed for one of the biggest extensions ever to known to NBA mankind, which is kind of wild. You know what I mean? But maybe that's the move that they should make. You know, maybe they should make that move with AD. I feel like that's just more show than what it really is. I feel like they honestly don't feel like they're going to keep him the duration of that contract. I feel like they just gave him that to kind of commit to him right now. But once LeBron leaves, I don't know. I don't know how much longer AD will be around after that if he continues to be the fragile AD that he is. That's just my personal opinion. You know, Lakers didn't make a lot of moves. They made some moves. It's gonna be interesting to see what they look like. Still more moves to being made. You know, Dame Lillard probably gonna stay in Denver or Portland for a little while longer. What's gonna happen with James Harden, we don't know yet. Um, yeah, I know, right? I know. I wish he was to go. Will be dope. You know, he got to be there, do his thing. They gave him crazy amount of money, man. That was wild to see that. That was wild to see AD get as much as he did. But you know, I guess the Lakers felt like that was the best move to make to see if they can get him to commit and finally take over the throne of being the leader of the team. You know, he has to be healthy in order to do that, though. You know what I mean? So that remains to be seen how that unfolds. I'm not really stoked about that. I honestly wasn't happy about it, but like I said, I feel like that's something that they had to do to kind of show LeBron they're serious, to show AD that they're committed to him, and hopefully he can put in some effort this season. We shall see how that turns out. NBA is going to be crazy to see a lot of storylines. You know, a lot of things to look forward to this season. So I'm looking forward to it. You know, Wemby. You know, how good will he actually be this season? They just dropped his 2K rating, if I'm not mistaken. Wemby's 2K. Damn, I should have put that in there. Wemby's like a 95 overall. Come in the league out the gate rated a 95 overall. It's kind of wild, but I guess you know he is a different type of like talent and stature. Like everything about him is just different. 7'5", can do what he do. I guess it kind of makes sense, but 95 out the gate. 95 out the gate. Oh yeah, see, I'm over here just forgetting everything. As I'm going through my Twitter, I can remember. So I will be mentioning this next thing here too. I'm gonna go back and forth, but as it's on my brain, um, let's see. So I've been putting if you're in my Discord, you already know what it is. If you're following me on Instagram, you might know. Uh, those Kobe's that's in the thumbnail. Now there's some Adidas Kobe ones that are coming out. I'm not actually sure the release date on them. Uh, one of the resellers that I know that does things in bulk, that's a complete legitimate person. He's always had things early. You know, he's had a bunch of different shoes. Never too many basketball shoes. He had the Crazy Eights last time. I wish I would have tapped in with him with that because I know some of you guys might have been interested in that. But where are we at with it? If you are interested in this colorway, let me pull it up and show you guys first. If you're not in the Discord, you won't even know what I'm talking about. Hold on one second, trying to make sure. Oh, I thought I posted it in the Discord. It's in the thumbnail though. It's for sure in the thumbnail. It's in the Discord right here. Yeah, here we go. It's actually a pretty dope colorway. Making it available for anybody out there who's trying to grab a pair. I do have 4 people already committed for this colorway. It's actually pretty dope. It's like a university blue, if you will. A lot of sizes available. They're actually available under retail. As you guys know, with the market being down over or across the board, I mean, these are gonna retail for 130 or 140 if I'm not mistaken, you know. But when you are able to get things in bulk and pull your strings, you get things for a little cheaper. So I'm able to get them to you guys for 100 retail, of course, plus shipping wherever you're at. preferably in the States, but if you're out of the country, you can get them too. Just got to cover the shipping. But yeah, I've already gotten what 4 to 5 pair. I got mine. I got maybe 2 other size 13s, a size 12 lockdown, and a size 11 lockdown. I plan to go scoop them up tomorrow. If anybody's trying to get into this, you got to go ahead and DM me or let me know in the comment section or DM me before I'm gonna go, because I'm gonna grab them. You'll see my Instagram story or DM. You'll see my Instagram story and you'll see me post it in the Discord once I actually have them in hand. But I'm only gonna go grab the ones that I have the cash for. There's plenty of sizes available though. Um, and like I said, I've been trying to do a little bit more with my channel and expand what I got going on, of course, with trusted people. And I've dealt with this guy for many a year, so there's no nothing to worry about as far as anything not being real. These are 100% authentic. He's been doing his thing for a very long time at a bulk level. I've talked about him before on my Discord, and on the channel, actually, not on Discord, but on the channel. So it was dope to see that. I have one other person that I will be working with as well for getting my hands on early basketball sneakers, specifically basketball sneakers, which is dope because I'm not really. I mean, there's all kinds of things going out there as far as fakes, but you don't really see too many actual basketball shoes being fake. So that's another thing that kind of helps me out. But I do know the people that I'm dealing with, trusted sellers, trusted resellers, trusted people with their connections. So I don't want to speak on the other one just yet, but we have this one right now in front of us. So yeah, if you're interested, anybody go ahead, let me know. Like I said, whether it's now or in the next few days, because I mean, just because I get what I get doesn't mean I'm not able to get more, because there's a good amount of them available. So if anybody's able or that's not the word I'm looking for, able or into it, willing to get into it, want to get a pair of these, let me know. There's no official release date for them yet, which is another fire thing. I'm getting them for multiple purposes. Yes, I do love these shoes. As far as like, I had this Kobe when I was younger. um I haven't really bought them recently because of course they're coming out at a higher price point, plus I don't really need shoes. I'm not really looking to buy too many more shoes, but this is an exception because it's building a relationship for the people on the Bobby Thrift side. Now I have somebody who I can low-key bulk buy shoes that I can dibble with. Like, I have a lot of basketball people and who watch my channel, and just in general, I can make content with this. Plus, it'll be a shoe that I'll probably keep my pair. I know for sure I'm gonna do a review. I'm for sure gonna do my YouTubes, my reels, all that early stuff, all that early content. We making money off of this too. You know what I mean? It's not just getting it for here. It's got to work for me also. So that's why I'm grabbing my pair. It's dumb early, no telling when they're going to actually release, because I haven't seen any inkling of them online. And we're talking about Jordans for 2024. So why haven't we seen a picture of this online yet? Which is I'm excited about. Um, and then the people who've seen this too kind of have the same vibe. It's an early pair, not released yet. It is a Kobe. You can get it for yourself or flip it. It's for $100. It's going to retail for more than that. Market is down on most things, but an early pair or something like this, if you were doing that, if you're getting it to flip it. But most people that I'm dealing with, we're getting it for collecting, adding it to our collection, the people that I'm dealing with so far. But I'm just letting you know that options out there also, because we're on both sides of the coin. We collect and we flip. You know what I mean? So yeah, Kobe crazy, or the Adidas Crazy One. They're not calling Kobe, but the Adidas Crazy One. You already know what it is. Actually, I have a video that I might be able to post real quick in the Discord to give you guys a video visual of it. Yeah, give you guys a video visual of it. It's colorway is pretty dope. The light blue, I haven't seen that before, personally. Which is what they're in the whole university blue theme right now with the shoes, so I guess I'm a victim to it too, right? The whole university blue on these Jordans and everything. I'm a fan of university blue on shoes, so I guess I'm a sucker for it, right? But it is a dope shoe. Like I said, I had it before back in the day. Never really thought about grabbing it this time around because I'm not really in the market for shoes unless it's something I've been wanting for a minute and there's something that kind of spur a moment. I'm not really impulse buyer no more, but I am impulse buying this one. That's for sure. I'm impulse buying this one for multiple reasons. And like I said, man, I'm glad that I'm able to help out people who are part of the Discord and just part of the channel. Here's a quick video of it. There might be some sound to it, but just the visual if you need some video confirmation. Got the little red hint on the back of the shoe, all university blue or powder blue. Does come with some extra lacing. Clean shoe, bro. Summertime vibe all day. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a summertime shoe. Like I said, who knows when it'll actually hit the stores, but if you want to grab a pair early, I mean, they're not gonna all be going right away. So even if you don't get them when I go pick up some tomorrow, just hit me up within the next few days and maybe we can make it happen. Um, let's see, crazy coming out. So these come out August 15th, you're saying? Wait, Crazy 8 coming out August 15th. Do you think that's out? Oh, that's the Crazy 8. Damn. So see, okay. Damn, that's crazy. To answer the question, Snake John fan, shout out to you. I don't think they'll sell out because I was talking to the homie Drum the Hustler, Douglas. You guys have seen him on the stream before. Really big reseller out here. I was actually talking to him about these Kobe's and the Crazy Eights, and the things he pointed out, which is the same thing I agree with. I don't think they'll sell out because they don't have Kobe's detailing. I don't think no. I know for sure the number 8 is not on there, and I don't know if that little foot emoji thing or whatever is on the shoe either. So I think that's going to be a difference in somebody trying to grab that for resale, even though a lot of things aren't selling out now, period. If that had more Kobe detailing on it, then I think probably so. Same thing with that Iverson, Kobe Bryant, and whatever. And any one of these other Kobe that's came out, they didn't really sell quickly because they didn't have the Kobe Brennan, even though they were Kobe shoes. Now, these which ones is mine? The last Kobe's, the Crazy Eights, the crazy 97s, the purple ones. They sat around for a minute, but they're gone now. I don't see them at the store. I'm glad I scooped up my 13 when I did, because at first they sat around for a minute, bro. They sat around for a minute, but now I don't see the crazy 97s really no more. The purple colorway, I don't see that. But yeah, the Crazy 8 coming out, I don't think so, because they don't have Kobe branding on it. It is a fire shoe regardless, black and white. Maybe I might consider it because my same person had them also. The same person with these Kobe's, he had those Crazy 8s about a month ago, and I didn't bite just because I didn't think, I don't know what I was thinking. He did say one thing I do know about him, if you're looking for him, to go up a half a size or maybe even a full size because they run snug. He was suggesting go up a full size. So depending on your foot, if you're narrow or wide foot, you might need to go up a half a size or full size. It remains to be seen about these crazy ones, if that's the same case. I'm hearing more true to size on that shoe, but you don't know really till you get it in hand. I'm grabbing a size 13 in this one, but the Crazy 8s definitely go up a full size. I don't think they'll sell out unless you have a size 13, a bigger size. They might go a little quicker, but no, I don't think so. It's not something that people are going crazy for. If it had the 8 on it and those little details, probably so. Clone Force 99, what's going on? Not a bad day, man. Just what was today like? Today was pretty solid. I did some editing, that's for sure. It's not a day go by without some editing. I had to show some restraint and not go to a store today. I really be having to show restraint now, because it's like, I go to different locations running errands, and you see one of them stores around, and I'd be like, I got 10 minutes, I got 15 minutes, but sometimes if I do that, if I go there, it'll throw me off track for everything else going on. So I was good and had some discipline today and did not go. All I did today was ship off some stuff and take care of a couple errands and then some editing. I didn't go to any stores today, but that I can't say that's gonna be the same for tomorrow. How about you? How was your day, bro? Martin was good. The ice blue is fire, right? Yeah, black nubuck ones. Those are the ones that are coming out. I think that's the one he's talking about. Rams, Ram Cruz, what's good with you, bro? Welcome to the stream. Shout out to Texas. Big shout out to Texas, man. I appreciate that. Eric, what's going on with you, bro? What's going what it do? I'm over here stuttering. What it do? What's going on, y'all? Yeah, man, we just been rocking out though, chilling out for a little bit, about almost 30 minutes, like 24 minutes. Um crazy ones available. That's what's on the thumbnail of my main channel. So if you guys see that in the thumbnail, have any questions about it, I do have sizes available. $100 retail. It will be for $100 because they're not $100 retail normally. They're like 130 or 140. I'm not exactly for sure. But I have sizes 8 through 13 available. I'm going to pick up about 5 pair tomorrow. So hit me up while they still are around. I will be making content on it too. You know, your boy gonna make content on the whole pickup, the whole thing, show you guys official tissue, and maybe get some more content out of the homie because I've been trying to link up with him for a minute, but he does live a little far. But from what he be showing, he got some amazing stuff, and I'm, by my trusted resellers area that I have on my Discord, he's not on that, but he definitely was gonna be somebody on there before. I just never added him because he has his own thing going on, well-oiled machine, and I don't know. I don't want to cause any. I don't know. I just never really did it. I'm about to say cause confusion, but ain't no confusion to call. Oh, I know why it was because I already had 2 people there, and I didn't want to have a bunch of people because then, people undercut people, especially if you're all getting the same things. So that's why. That's why I only had 2 people in there. That's why. Uh, yeah. So we can get into that too. So, like you said, Eric, it's definitely been crazy out here in the streets when it comes to this sourcing thing. Shout out to everybody out there who's into sourcing, retail arbitraging, wherever you do it at, whether it's Burlington Ross, the thrift stores, mom and pop thrift stores, the Goodwills. Goodwills is definitely something that I want to try to slide back into. I think I talked about that last time, but I just don't want to go. I don't see myself grabbing a lot from there because I'm not trying to like. I don't know. It really depends. It'd be selective. I'm probably gonna wear gloves or not touch as many things. Maybe I should have took those protocols before, but I mean, I was always good. But Goodwill, I feel like they just went down a little bit more. Even they went down a little bit more as far as the cleanness of the things coming in. I would assume. However, they are getting a lot more stuff donated because a lot more people, for whatever reasons, we just gonna leave it at that. For whatever reason, a lot more people are just dropping a lot of stuff off, just getting rid of a lot of stuff, whether they're moving, whatever it is. People are just dropping off a lot more things, getting rid of a lot more things, just trying to make space or whatever the case is. So I can only imagine the things that are being donated to these places is even better. However, I do know that they do raise the prices. They raise the prices. Speaking of raise the prices, we're still in the same lane, but something that Cool brought to my attention earlier today that we also talked about in the last live stream and in the Discord too. I don't know if it's official or was mistakes. I told you guys I found the NMD for $60 at one point. We talked about that for sure last time on a live stream. It was a triple white colorway too, which is weird. Why would an all white shoe, Adidas shoe, be $65? Especially when we had all them $25 Ultra Boosts. But apparently, um, somebody else out there has found another $60 Ultra Boost this time, not an NMD, but an Ultra Boost. So I don't know if Ross is making mistakes or if Ross is upping the prices because they understand, like, people are getting out the word of what's happening. Them just understanding the market value. I'm sure there has to be talks about that stuff. I'm sure there's people behind the scenes who do research on stuff, who probably watch these videos that I make and other people make about the retail and the resale and all that stuff. That's one reason why the Goodwill's prices started changing. A lot of the people behind the scenes or in the back processing the product coming in started researching the product on the platforms before. They didn't do that because they were getting it all pretty much for free, so they just market at whatever price. But those stores started getting smart and doing research on how much stuff was actually valued for on the major platforms, so they start pricing their stuff accordingly, which sucked. And if Marshall start doing that, that right there would be a little unfortunate too, because, for example, like the Hokas are great shoes. They retail high initially, but they're retailing for like 70 79 bucks, which is like 80 something, almost $90 out the door out here in LA. So your margins are much smaller. If they start making the Ultra Boost from 25 to 64, I mean, there's still some wiggle room right there because they retail for 190 to 200, 210 sometime, some of the Ultra Boosts. So there still is wiggle room, but there's nothing like that $25. The $25 is, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this is an outlier, a one-time thing. A few things got missed priced, or if this is about to be the new price. I need to figure that out because we need to know. I need to know if that's something I need to bear down on and like really go in like these next few days and try to find all the $25 Ultra Boosts, or have that ship sailed and now everything new they're repricing it because the price a lot, which is some oh man, so many things. When I talk to people, some people don't know that some people that I've talked to thought that the people at Marshall's itself at the locations were the ones who priced the product. They don't. The only pricing they do is when they're marking stuff down. The prices come from the factory, from like the warehouse or like corporate, you could say. When the stores get the product, it already has Ross tags on it. So that's what I mean by corporate or the higher execs start doing more research on the things they had and what they're actually going for to try to make more margins on their end, which you can't get wrong. You can't get mad at. Everybody needs to make their margins, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's I mean, not just me though, cool. It's a lot of people out there. A lot of people out there doing the same thing. But yeah, I mean, videos like mine and others going out there just showing the different values of what it could be. At one point it didn't matter because Ross was still getting their money, but they realized, hey, let's get a little bit more money. If we can get a little bit more money, and like I said, $64 is not it's not a deal breaker. I mean, I'm not gonna buy them. I'm not gonna buy them, to be honest with you. At $64.99, I don't see myself scooping up a pair unless it's one of them limited colorways or something like that. But sorry for yelling. I know you was cool. I'm just playing around. What you call it? But also, it's not just, I'm about to show you right here what Cool sent me, but it's not just this shoe. It's not just the Ultra Boost at Ross, because in the Discord, once again, if you're following my Discord, you guys see me post this already, but at let me post it right here. In my Discord, I posted that shit. Oh, I found some NMD. I found Ultra Boost 21s at Burlington. That's what it was. I found some Ultra Boost 21s at Burlington. Are they right here? Ultra Boost 21s at Burlington. Going through all my finds that I'm about to show you guys and talk about. But if you watch my videos, then you already know. But yeah, so I came across these at Burlington for $45. So Burlington is not doing 25. I haven't found a $25 Ultra Boost at Burlington. Maybe you guys have. If you guys have, let me know in the comments or the chat. But Burlington is already out the gate with them for $45. I still scooped that up because this is like a special edition. So I definitely scooped that up. It's on the website, boscosgoodies.com, or somebody's out there looking. Check out my website. I did put up some more stuff a few days ago. I did put up some more stuff yesterday, and I added one more item today. So I do periodically add more product to the site. So just check it out. And which, I don't know why I was having my own debate with my own self. Who else do you have a debate with when you're talking to yourself? But I had a debate with myself, and I realized that I think it's about time for me to add some of the pre-owned stuff to the website. Like I don't know why I was trying to hold out so long and just keep brand new stuff there, which I still have, and but I feel like I might make a section for pre-owned stuff because I have a lot of that too that I need to get out of here. So at some point I will bear down and add some pre-owned stuff to the website. But right now everything there is still brand new, dead stock stuff, really good stuff too. Shout out to everybody who does check out the website and who has been grabbing stuff. I do appreciate that. Oh, shout out to Clone Force 99. You the man, bruh. What state you live in? Smart man. I don't know if you flip yourself or not, but if you do, that's smart as hell to work for both of them. You're not missing anything, especially if you're in the back processing stuff. I know how that is. Yeah, man. Luthi, what it do? Welcome to the stream. So you saw a $49 Ultra Boost at Burlington today too. So yeah, Burlington not playing. They coming out the gate with the $50, not 25, but we're gonna double up with okay. So that's probably why Ross went up too. Oh, you in California? Okay, so that means what you saying, Burlington? Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, all right. I got you. Shout out to you though, for sure. So yeah, $45, 49, 45. Did I just put it in here? No, let me go. I'm gonna stay here and come back to this. Go to where I just posted. Shout out to everybody who's counting in the Discord too. We had what number we had? 385. I'm about to put 386 up in there. See how long it takes us to get to 500. See how long it takes us to get to 500. But yeah, so this is what Koo sent me earlier today. It's a dope colorway too. The gray colorway of the Ultra Boost. I forgot which one is this. A 2.0, 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, something like that. But what's that? What's that? Oh shit, $65. I forgot. $65 for boosters. I'm definitely leaving those. Damn, but I feel like I would probably still want to grab them because. But no, that's kind of what. Oh man, that's tough right there. I'm thinking 50. It's 65. That's gonna be a little problem there. See, here's the thing though, like they want to do stuff like that, raise these prices up of the product, right? I guess for their margins, or maybe they're thinking because people are buying stuff that they're gonna buy stuff and continue to buy it. Maybe their marketing process is the fact that they feel like it's back to school time. Then from back to school, we got holiday season, so let's up the prices now and maybe drop them in the top of the year type stuff. I don't know. But one thing they got to understand is the reason why when they're getting these products and things are selling is because they were at such a cheap price. People were going there and buying them like resellers and consumers. But then if you up the price to this $65, you start to take out the amount of resellers they're going to buy. You got more consumers, and consumers aren't really buying like that. So I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, it probably sell, and then if they need to mark it down, they'll mark it down with still more margins because they can start them at 65 and then mark them down to 50 and then mark them down to 40 and then mark them down to 25. But it won't, if it starts at 65 and they mark it down, it's not going to get marked. It's not going to last enough to get marked down to 25. So they're still going to sell it for higher than $25. So I see what they're doing. I don't like it. I don't like it. But all good things come to an end. You gotta, take that's the point of taking advantage of this stuff that's here when it's here, because it ain't gonna be there for a long time, or that price ain't gonna be the same. One thing that's crazy, we've seen a lot of things that's crazy though, but we didn't really see a lot of price adjustments on products before at these discount stores like that either. If they came around once, they came around twice, they stayed the same price. It wasn't a price hike on the stuff. Now we're starting to get price hikes on things, which definitely makes a difference. But it's about the stores adapting and adjusting. They have to get with the times, or else it's gonna hurt their bottom lines too. So I get it, but it sucks, man. Come on, man. I'm saying, I know you see it all. You see you see it all. The NBA brand, the Michelin Nets, all of that. Shout out to everybody. I seen somebody finding a Penny Hardaway jersey out there in the wild. Shout out to you. Hopefully, at some point, I can find the Penny Hardaway one, the white or the black one. I would love to have either one of them. Edward, what it do? Welcome to the stream. What? Welcome to the stream, Edward. I can answer that question. Favorite Kyrie model is the Kyrie 4. The colorway or favorite Kyrie shoe, hard to say. But my favorite Kyrie model is the Kyrie 4, hands down, best one. Traction, the aesthetics, collabs, everything that you would want in a shoe was in the Kyrie 4. I mean, not that it wasn't in the Kyrie 6 or Kyrie 1 and other ones, but the best one, Kyrie 4. I'm gonna have some merch coming out around the Kyrie 4. That's how much I like the Kyrie 4. Just a little tidbit. KO, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Pretty like petty like all the Nikes right now. Prices jacked up extra high. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Prices are still lower than the outlets, obviously, but yeah, it's gonna get right around there, They're trying to level the playing field. And with these guys hiking up their prices, what does that say for the Foot Lockers and Champs? What do they do with their prices? Stay the same or go lower to be competitive? Because, like we're saying plenty of times, a lot of this stuff is hitting the Rosses a week or two after they. I mean, that sounds wild, but it is. Things are popping up at the Rosses and Burlingtons weeks. I'll say weeks. Some people want to get technical. You said a week after, 7 days, not necessarily 7 days all the time. Who knows? It could be that turnaround. I just don't see it myself personally, but weeks after the shoe release is at the Ross already. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. It remains to be seen what this trend is like. In my thumbnail for Bobby Thrift, you guys already see where we're at right now with that. You guys already, let me post it right here too in the Discord because I don't think I did. But I talked about we on trends, bro. I talked about it months ago. When will we see Jordan 1 retros? When will we see retros at Ross? Next week, 2 weeks after that, Jordan retros popping up at Ross. Last few conversations, what is this gonna pop up at the stores? When are we gonna get a chance to see this at the stores? Is this gonna pop up at the stores anytime soon? And lo and behold, I forgot the boy's name. I should have added it in the thing. But, ladies and gentlemen, in the thumbnail, dunks have now shown up. Well, we've already known dunk highs have shown up, but now dunk lows are showing up at, these are Ross tags. Nike dunk lows showing up at Ross. What are the dunk heads going to do? What are the resellers who sell dunks going to do? All the sneaker con stuff and like Scott Soul stuff. I feel like this, I don't know, bro. Does it hurt that? Help that? Like, man, if you, not everybody know the same knowledge that we know who's watching this. Not everybody at the sneaker cons and got souls are going to know that these type of shoes are at Ross. Here's the caveat part though. When you're at SneakerCon in a trading pit, I think you could sell shoes. Well, I think in anywhere in SneakerCon you can sell shoes without box. Yeah, I think you can sell shoes without box, period. So I guess that doesn't matter because I'm about to say, well, what's the difference? Because people could go, I could go. I could, me and Cool could go round up one weekend and go to like 30 different Rosses and Burlingtons and flock up on a whole bunch of this and go cook at a SneakerCon because we got the best margins. Finding Nike Dunk lows for $50, going to sell them for at least $100, you're winning. $90, you're winning. And this doesn't seem like a basic colorway, but maybe it is. I would like to see it in hand. But these are out there in the wild now too. This was posted today. Now, granted, it does move from like the east to the west. I'm not sure exactly what city this person was in. I'll look more into that later. But it's in the wild now. Once you see it once, you know it's out there. Once you see it, one person's picture, one person's video, you know to be on the lookout for it. The Bolo, be on the lookout. Nike Dunk lows. It was when the retros are going to show up. Retros are going to be there. When the dunk's going to show up. Dunk highs popped up first. Now dunk lows are popping up. I did that video a long time ago. It might still be on this channel talking about Nike putting out the report about a lot more stuff going there. And we talked about it. Some people were feeling what I was saying. Some people probably thought the report was kind of fluff, like, oh, it's not going to get to that point. It's here now, boy. Dunk lows, Jordan 4 retros, Jordan 1 retros, Jordan 13 retros popping up, regardless if it's in grade school or toddler or men's and big sizes. The point is that it's there and it hadn't been there before. I don't remember a time where there was a time you could find super heat like this. But I just don't remember the time where it was like this soon. Like the shoes that was there when they popped up at the Rosses and stuff. Like I said before, it's a broken record, but it's true. They were like a year or two old, 2-3 years old. Oh, these are here. Damn, I ain't seen these in years. They got them here now, type shit. Now it's like, damn, bro, I just saw this at Foot Locker. I just saw this at the outlet. I just saw this at Dick's Sporting Goods. Like, what y'all got to say now? What's next? I think somebody has found some. I remember they found the off-white Virgil books. I don't know if somebody found off-white shoes. I think so though. Yeah, because actually I found some off-white shoes in one of my videos. I didn't buy them or anything, but when I went to There's a TJ Maxx in the Beverly Connection, like right next to the Beverly Center. There's a TJ Maxx in that little area, and in their like case that they have by by the register of all the high end, yeah, they have some off whites there, and I definitely seen some Gucci shoes at in one of the Rosses downtown. So I definitely seen them get that stuff. I definitely, but I don't know, bro. Well, off white forces, Jordan. Like, what's next, bro? Seeing these new jackets. Hustler Hacks had the video the other day of the Nike jackets with the big swoosh. I'm not talking about those. I found this jacket, which I have to edit the video. I found this jacket yesterday. It's like a white, it was like a cream white jacket, like not a puffy jacket, but like a kind of a puffy jacket, with a small Nike swoosh. It retailed for $195, but they were selling it for $29. What did I do? I left it. Why did I leave it? Because it didn't come up for me when I scanned it. I only deal with clothes if I'm scanning it. I thought about grabbing it for myself. I'm in a while so much. If I see it again, maybe I'll scoop it up. I don't know. But $29 for $195, that is hard to pass up on. And I was like sweating about it, but I was like, nope. You gotta stay with your fines and stick to your rules, stick to your guns. Let that be for somebody else. You'll find something else. And then 5 minutes later, I found some Vapor Max pluses I found some Vapor Max pluses for $45. It was in the grade school section, but it said size 7. It didn't say like 7. It didn't say it didn't say the Y. It didn't say like 5Y. So I don't know if they're GS or not. Wait, did I put them on my thing? I don't remember if they're GS. That's what I should say. I don't remember. Yeah, okay, yeah. There were youth. A Vapor Max Plus 21 5Y for $45. The grade school, I said that in one of my recent videos. You know, I used to go to the men's shoes first, men's shoes, athletic, then women's shoes and athletic, whatever. But sometime now, if you have time, if you're there early, you might want to beeline it to the grade school section first of the shoes, and then go to men's or whatever the case is, unless there's a lot of resellers there or a lot of people there. I would suggest going to grade school section first, because that's where you're finding a lot of these gyms. When people find those midnight navies, those are grade school sizing, which means men's might be coming around soon. This dunk right here, I think, was a men's size. So the grade school size has been having some of the stuff. I did a video recently thinking I was going to find a Jordan 4. I found the UNC to Chicago's for the second time, scooped those up for somebody else. So I have my pair still up on the website, and other pair I already got it to the person who wanted them. So made that happen. But yeah, then I found the Jordan 7s for grade school. A lot of people have been finding some of the real heat in the grade school shoe section. Of course, check all the sections, but make sure you give special attention to the grade school, because they've been putting a lot of heat over there. A lot of heat over there. Oxygen purple dunks. Yeah, that's clean colorway, bro. Hey man, the Trey Unlimited is not a bad shoe at all. The Trey Unlimited is not a bad shoe. Not just saying it because I picked it up. I mean, I picked it up for the personal. I did find it on a discount at the Adidas store. It was on sale. I got it for like $40 with all the discounts they had on there. But it is a dope shoe, especially for the budget model. I mean, I wouldn't suggest wearing those with no show socks like I did in the video. After I did that, I realized I shouldn't did that. I should have had socks on that you could see. It just didn't look right to me. So maybe I might even have to do that over. I don't know. But no, they're a comfortable shoe, and they got some dope colorways for them. The Trey Unlimited is not a bad shoe, bro. And it's a dope shoe for a budget model. I seen Trae Young actually hooping in them. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. A boy, late nights indeed. Late nights with Bosco, aka Bobby Thrift. We here. Like, I wanted to go a little earlier, just had some other things going on. So I'm like, when I can get on, I'm gonna get on, and we're just gonna rock out for a little while. You guys can chime in the comment section, things you guys want to talk about or something like that. If I'm not, because there is a lot of things going on in the sneaker world, in the hooping world, and just everything going on. You know what I mean? they say other. It's a lot going on right now in the world, and I don't even know what's going on, man. They're saying everything is going on right now. Everything you could think of is happening. So I just stay in my local cocoon of sneakers, and hopefully the predator doesn't show up at my door. You know what I mean? Yeah, the off-white books at the Ross. Yes, he did, and they were definitely floating around for a minute. I never got around to getting to finding that though, but would have been dope because that was a pretty good flip too. Okay, okay, good looking out on that. Dude ball. I don't even know how to say that. Dude ball. Shout out to you. Crazy name. But yeah, good for 44 bucks too. That's dope. LeBron 20 showing up for $50. That's good too. Like there's still wiggle room and margins there for people if you find the right sizes. Good looking out and letting us know about that though for sure. Each extra lace is attached to it and all. Yep, that's dope. Spunk toy, Sprunku toy. Y'all killing me with these names, bruh. Big shout out to you though. I gotta just put that bigger so I can see that. Sprunk Kitoy. Hey, bro, you already know what it is. I appreciate you sliding through. You got me straining my eyes trying to see the chat. But yeah, man, it's a good time out there. There's not even just the shoes. There's other, genres to get into. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I said that before. Um, let me see. Go to, like I said, join the Discord, Energy 810. It's a free Discord. Just come in there and share what you got going on or interact with what we got going on in there already. It's a good way to show, good way to see what's out there, what to look forward to, and then just good conversation. People ask questions and answer them. We give opinions on it, helping people out with different buys and just different things like that. This is something that I wanted to definitely build to have this type of rapport that we're having in there. You know what I'm saying? Off of YouTube, but around that whole content and stuff like that. A little bit better than Instagram too, I could say. A little bit more personal, I could say. Not too much randomness. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, if you're into the Discord thing, go ahead and join it. Put in all types of information there, and then also deals like, there's a deal for this Kobe right now. If you're somebody on the Discord and you want to get the Kobe that I'm talking about, this light blue one, hit me up on the Discord. We got you. Or if you're not on the Discord, feel free to hit me up too. But I'm looking forward to grabbing them tomorrow. Looking forward to scooping them up tomorrow. What else we got? So that's in foot stores. Yeah, the foot stores have been kind of little not the best unless you're finding new colorways. For me, that's like, okay, for new releases, there's not a lot of that going on besides the main things. But one thing that I always like to highlight is other colorways of shoes. So even if it's not a bunch of new silhouettes or new releases, at least a new colorway of something is always dope to see. I've always been a fan of that. And that roots from basketball shoes. I mean, all silhouettes come in multiple colorways, but it was just different for me when it came to basketball shoes. So that's why when I see Vapor Maxes or other shoes and just colorways we haven't seen, I get excited as if it's a new silhouette because I like showing the new shit. You know what I mean? Uh, so yeah, you can go to a few stores. I would say more like JD's, maybe Chic's, where you can kind of get new colorways of other things out there. Foot Lockers and Champs are kind of having the same mirror stuff. But Saturday I do see myself going around to at least one mall just to go ahead and see what these 12 are looking like in person. I'm not grabbing them for myself. I do like them, but I feel like, I can have patience with that. If I really want to get it later, I could. I feel like it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it. You know what I mean? I feel like it. I feel like it. So yeah, went by WSS. Okay, yeah. All this. So I told you guys about I think these are like Murakami. I don't know. I gotta look them up and make sure. These were exclusive boosts, so I was happy to find those. And we got some cleats that was on sale. I'm not sure about these. If you guys have any information about them, let me know. They had no retail tag on them. So I don't know how much they were selling them for, or how. Yeah, they didn't have no retail tag on them, so I don't know how much they were selling them for at Burlington. And then the SKU number was like too hard to get to, so I just left them. But they look like they kind of exclusive. They could be. So if you guys are, cleat connoisseurs, you guys can let me know if this was a good model or not to grab. Mm-mm-mm. Recapping If you were in the videos and you've seen Jordan 13 playoffs, 2 different Ultra Boosts for $25, like an Ultra Boost 21, and then I forgot what this one was called. Let's see what else we got out there. Then on the hats, I added it to the website too, BoscosGoodies.com. Some dope fitted hats that I came across, some new era hats. These were both Dodger hats. One with the 1988 patch, and then the other one was just a. Did I have a better picture of it or no? Yeah, the other one has like the state of California on the side. It's really dope. Go to my website, check them out. They were both fitteds, but I do have a few sizes of them. But both of these were actually pretty dope. And for $12.99, you can't go wrong with that. Not for $12.99. Normally retail for like $44 or $41. Some people in the Discord have been finding some really dope hats. Watch, I'm not saving. Okay, I am. AJ, yep. Jordan 3 Reimagined. Okay, so you found a good size. Compared to everybody else, a men's size 4. Usually people have been finding bigger sizes of the Reimagines or really smaller sizes. So that's good. That's a come up. That's for sure a come up right there, bro. Zoom Flight 95, Miss Tag 90. Whoa. Serena Williams up tempos. Wow. Yeah, those. Hey, you can never go wrong with something being mispriced and $19.99. Run it. In the last video, I think it was, I found those Adidas Swiss for $19. I had to grab as many as I've seen. $19.99 is a perfect price. That's a clean come up right there for sure, bro. Thanks for sharing. That we know that some of that's out there in the wild to find. Reimagines in size 4 for $50. Winning. New colorway of the Gilzil Resto mod. I was kind of surprised to see this. I mean, not surprised, like his shoe couldn't be there or something, but I was out. Wait, what? Huh? I was just surprised, I guess. I don't know why, but yeah, new colorway. I hadn't seen this colorway either, and it was dope. It had some suede, some good leather, not cheap leather. They've been using some good materials on the rest of my Gills. On Gil's shoe, I'm not just saying that because whatever. They've been putting some good quality materials on them, especially like the Undercrown colorway or like the two recent ones I've been showing you, the USA colorway. A few of his shoes, the Dolce Gabbana one, like they got some good materials on there, which I'm glad to see that. You know what I mean? They didn't come out with some Resto mods and give him some cheap materials like some mids or some dunks. Nah, they gave Gil some good material. Shout out to the Adidas for that. $25 on them. Real tumble leather right there. Suede around the toe box and the heel. Shout out to Adidas for that. You know what I mean? Like it matters to me. But yeah, we got Jordan 1 True Blues, right? True Blues. But this was a size 18. $80, $85, I think, $84.99 or $89.99. Yeah, 89. $89. Yeah, 89. Hold on. I try to. Yeah, $89.99 for that. $89.99 for those. For the personal size 13, run it. Size 16, 17, 18, not so much. Even though there has been some recent sales, but I probably should have the patience, but I don't have the patience for that. I don't feel like waiting for it. You might not have to wait too long though. Christmas time, NBA season starts before that. Even though people wear these usually for casual wear, not too much to hoop in. But just size 18, I just wasn't confident enough to try to. I really thought about it long and hard. Pause. But I was like, nah, let's leave it for somebody else. Came across Marshalls. They had those Puma RSXs there. I scooped these up before in a previous video. Mm-hmm. New Era hats. These are listed on my website right now. Got the 19 something. It's some celebration anniversary of the Dodgers. The purple with the pink, and you got the black colorway one also. Both of these are on my website too. Marshalls has definitely been stepping their game up. $41, $41.99 for the hats. That's what they retail for, but they got them for like $12.99 or $9.99. But they had a whole bunch of a lot more new era hats have been popping up at Marshalls from what I've been seeing. So if you're out there looking for hats or anything like that, run it. That's what I'm saying, man. So much going on out here. Patience is a virtue, man. You don't have to grab too many things that you're seeing at the regular stores. Even I'm gonna say it. The semi-annual sale for lids this year was not good. At least for what I'm accustomed to, buying a bunch of hats for $5 and $10, the good hats. I didn't see that too much myself, but it didn't matter. Because like I said, I wasn't really tripping off the fact that it sucked because I was getting the same love at Ross and Marshalls. $9.99, $7.99, $12.99. There was nothing at these lids hats at the lids place from what I seen, fire hats that was going for that cheap. All I kept seeing them at was maybe 25, maybe 20. I think 20 was like the cheapest, maybe 15 on some, a couple of them, but not good hats. These are good hats, 8 to 10 rating, 8 out of 10 type hats and above, for $12.99, $9.99, $7.99. Oh man, Marshalls and Ross is taking over all the stores. The best prices and deals and surprises, steals, whatever. Best places to go is the discount stores: Ross, Burlington, Marshalls, maybe some TJ Maxx's. Not Foot Locker, Nike Outlet. Not Nike Outlet. You'll find some stuff, but the prices are not going to be the same like you're going to find at Ross until Ross starts getting smart, like they seem to be doing and raising their prices a little bit. But even the Nike outlets are still having, the Jordans at 170 with 20% off. We're finding them at Ross for 80 with no percent off, but $80 is much cheaper than you will find at the outlets. So right now, the Holy Trinity in discount stores is the leading situation when it comes to reselling sneakers or buying for your personal self. You should definitely go to those stores first before you go to anyone else, because you just might come out with some super bangers. I say that with no hesitation. I got videos to back it up. You're not finding Jordan 3 Reimagines in grade school for $50. Tan Fines was good with you, bro. That's fire. Tried on a Jordan 13 playoffs 49 in a smaller size at Ross. You just missed it, huh? Just missed it. I feel you, bro. I hate that. That's I hate that. I hate that. That's why I said what I said earlier about the grade school, beelining to the grade school first. But unless you see a lot of people, a lot of resellers going to the areas you want to, you should always go to not always, but lately you should hit to the grade school section first, because a lot of the bangers have been in the smaller sizes. Even some of the men's sizes that are small, I don't know if it's the processors who work there, they be mixing it up and putting it in the wrong size. That's something you don't sleep on too. Going into the grade school section for the misplacements, they'll put some women's shoes over there by mistake, sometimes smaller men's shoes over there by mistake. that reimagined size 4 men's could have very much been in the grade school side because person thought size 4, probably wasn't thinking too much. For sure could happen. Mm-hmm. Same thing. I found a pair of the Jordan 13 playoffs in the size 18 also. I didn't cop them, but I went back the next day. Somebody did. Mm-hmm. You gotta understand, like, I mean, even me, I speak on the market for bigger sizes. I have a few shoes in bigger sizes on my website, 14, 15, and 16, but I'm still on them. And I know, I mean, my website is not a big traffic place, so everybody who's that size don't know about it, but it is discouraging to just have, nobody even really interested in them. I mean, they're interested if I put them on the other sites, which I have, but it's hard to find the people who want to buy 16, 17s, and 18s all the time. But there is for sure a market for it. Don't get it fucked up. Don't get it twisted. I still see them going for 200, close to 200, because you got to understand again, not a lot of people can get around to these stores to get that size 18, 19. It's very hard to find them. So I probably should have scooped them up knowing this, and what I'm based off what I'm saying, I probably should have scooped them up. I've held cleats for 2-3 years. What's wrong with holding a Jordan 1 for 2-3 years? That can possibly go back up in value. So I need to stop thinking, because I'm probably gonna get mad at myself, because damn, a True Blue 1 in 2 years. I mean, I don't want to hold it for 2 years though. But if I had to hold it for a year and a half or something, that might not be a bad thing. But I just don't like to see it 80. Damn, but $80, you don't find them nowhere else cheaper than that though. You don't find them no. I don't know, man. That's a tricky one right there. The next one I see, I might have to scoop it up just because of this thought process I'm having right now. Hey, you know what? I gotta tell you guys something. Don't ever do drugs. That was my. I got one more cherry left and I'm done. Stay away from the hard stuff, man. I just heard somebody walking down the street saying, "You're gonna leave us alone. You're gonna leave my grandmother alone too, and don't mess with my sister. I'm gonna fuck you up." Somebody just walking down the street talking to himself. Stay away from that hard stuff, you guys, please. All right, that was my last cherry. Hopefully, y'all didn't think that was disrespectful. I just had to finish the cherries off. I was tired of looking at them. Steph 213, what it do? Welcome to the stream, bro. We've been finding a lot of stuff out there. I don't know if you've been tuning into the videos or on the Discord, but we've been out. It's been lit. A lot of things. A lot of people have been finding a lot of stuff, man. Shout out to everybody out there in the wild too, man. I really rock with y'all. I've been adventuring off a little bit. I'm gonna bring it back some more too. Going at nighttime. Came across some things at night. You still can come across some heat at night. For sure you can. Saw 3 Jordan 13 playoff size 18 this weekend. Yeah, I'm saying, yep. I mean, it's like, for one, like that saying is true. One man trash is another man's treasure. That is so fucking true. That is the facts. What one person doesn't like, the next one will. And like I'm saying, man, there's a market for it, but I'm not in the market for it. I hate leaving some things sometime, but you gotta be smart. It's about, I always talk about, flipping with your heart and with your brain, Oh, I used to flip with my heart a lot more. Oh man, I love this shoe. I remember this shoe. This shoe used to be dope, man. Blah 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 blah. Oh, we can get like this. There's somebody out there who like this just like me. I'm gonna wait for that person. And I'm gonna, sell at the highest price. Like, it don't work like that, man. Yeah, man. Myself, a lot of people, bro. It's just these stores have been on point right now. It's a good time to go hit up these stores if you have an opportunity to, because I mean, it just keeps coming out. They just keep dropping them. They just keep bringing more stuff out to the table for us to scoop up. The hats. When I seen these hats, I didn't want to grab anything that day, and that's not the thing. That's not what you say, right? Not that I don't want to grab them, but when you try to stick to your guns on stuff, no impulse buys and this and that, this and that. You don't want to see these little things because hats do go. They trickle every now and then. I have them on other platforms, but I'm really trying to push everything through my site. That's what in a perfect world, one person I'll shout out who's doing it the way I want to do it, or I'm lining up to do it, is shout out to Paul Cantu. I think that's his name, the thrift guy. He's definitely killing it with that, with his own thrift store that he buys stuff and people buy. Like, I don't know what his numbers is as far as what he sells, but that's the idea. I mean, that's what I'm doing. Like, that was my plan too, to have my website funnel the stuff that you see me copying at the stores. So I want to have this stuff up there for you guys, but I got to get more people. I got to get my hits to the site. It's growing. The traction's growing. So I appreciate it, you guys. I appreciate everybody who gives it a click or checks it out for even a hot second, you know what I mean, to see what's going on there. And then if you buy something, I really do appreciate you. You know what I mean? But yeah, Jordan 1s, D Roses, some very limited Cortezes. Same day that I got rid of the shoes, what was the other ones? When I got the Jordan 2s, the UNC, the Chicago's, gave them these Cortezes too for a profit. Now I got these Cortezes for $50. They retail for $50. I sold it to my homie for 75. No big deal. He wanted them for the personal. He knew a lot more about them than I did. I didn't know nothing about them until I looked them up. They were reselling for like 200 plus. I never knew Cortezes had any type of juice like that. But that's the one thing about going to these stores and looking through everything and double checking shoes. And once I said it before, but like learning the toe box. I saw that Cortez with a toe box I never seen a Cortez with. That's what made me think about, like, what's this? Like, this is a Cortez, but I never seen one like this. Oh, what's this? Oh, wow, okay, boom. But yeah, because that learning the toe box of shoes or silhouettes are key when they have so many shoes crammed in there. You know what I mean? And trying to get through everything, especially if you're like trying to go through multiple stores or just a lot of shoes to go through. For me, it gets really. How do you guys do it? Anybody, 10, Fine, Steph's, whoever out there in the wild, when you're actually searching for stuff, you guys can leave me the feedback. Anybody, when you're out there searching for shoes and you go to an aisle that is just like flooded with shoes, like, is there any method? Do you guys zigzag? Do you guys go vertical up and down? Do you look on one side, look at the other side? Do you look simultaneously to see? Oh, that's kind of hard to use your peripheral to find everything, because that's hard to do. But like, do you guys have a strategy on how you actually search through the aisles? Do you just look at the whole top row and come back, look through the middle row and come back? You know what I mean? That might sound like something that's not a smart question. Like, it might sound like, oh, well, duh, just look. But I feel like there's a method to that shit, bro. I really do. If you can scan through stuff, it cuts your time down. Like, my time is cut down when I go through the clothes because I kind of know what I'm looking for. But that's also bad because there's a lot of things probably there that you miss out on. Like, I wouldn't miss out on that big jacket that I told you guys about that was $29 that retail for $195 because that kind of stood out. It was bulky. But if I'm going there looking for jersey collars and I don't know that they have off-white shirts right there or a Jordan shirt that's right, you know what I mean? Because I'm not looking for that. I might miss it sometime. But you kind of get a gist of what something is by the way it looks, though. The quality, the material. You know what I mean? You can kind of, by doing it enough times, you can kind of see that. I have a second kind of guess on it because I was there the other day and somebody told me in the comment section they think they was there either right after I left or right before I got there. I don't know, but he found like 3 of the Steve Nash jerseys, and I was at that spot. And I'm like, damn, did I miss it because I was skimming through, or did I miss it because he got them already? They got them before I got there, and I think they got them before I got there because I would have seen the Steve Nash jerseys. They stick out like sore thumbs. The collars do, or you know what I mean? Master, what's going on? Master JMO, what's going on? What's good with you, bro? Cortez was crazy, bro. Yeah, it was a size 12, if I'm not mistaken. It just depends on the situation, Luthi. I feel you. Sometimes they go fast when I have double back. Yeah, that's the thing. I definitely try to double back. I go quick, but I definitely try to double back. And I think maybe if you didn't go quick, you wouldn't have to double back. But I try to double back regardless, unless I'm pressed for time. I try to double back always because I've definitely found some things on a double back, whether I skipped over it the first time or maybe I double backed and they restocked because they do that too a lot. When you go during the middle of the day, there are restocks going on that you can take advantage of sometime too. You just never know, man. You gotta be there at the right time. You gotta be there at the right time. Where else we got? So yeah, so those Cortezes was definitely on point. The son of Chicago, the D Roses, was definitely a good find too. And like I've been saying, a lot of shoes for it seems like across the board up until now have been $25 with the exception of a few shoes. Now I found one before. Cool pointed out another one. I guess somebody else found out another, found another pair. Ultra Boosts have definitely been changing the price. I want to know how that's gonna how that's gonna play out. Is it gonna be more Ultra Boosts and more Adidas going up in the price? Or were those just a few outliers? I would love to know that. That's important to know. Yeah, are y'all tripping or y'all tripping? Like what we doing here? Because like I said, 69 or 65 is still a pretty good price for the shoe. It's still some margins to be made there. You still could sell it for 100, 115, 125, 100, you know what I mean? Depending on your platform and patience and colorway and sizing. But I mean, like I said, all good things come to an end. So you couldn't expect Ultra Boost to stay 25 forever. But damn, I mean, we would never get a warning. How would we ever get a warning? Ross doesn't ever put out a press release or something saying all prices is going up. Yeah, so we gotta see. WSS, this was today's video. Went by WSS. They still had the UNC or the reverse Laneys, but they were on sale for 150. Paprikas found the Iverson Kobe's size. I think this was a 7.5 men's. That's the only thing that sucked. 7.5 men's, but for $50. I mean, I think you could flip that. I left it because 7.5 men's. I don't know. I didn't feel like I don't know, so I just left it. If I don't know, if I don't feel it, I just left it. But that probably was something not to leave though, because it is a men's pair, which means it retails normally for 160. They had it for $49, $50. But I don't know, man. I felt like I bought my last Iverson. That was for personal. I don't know. I don't know. Should I have scooped those up? 7.5 for $49? I don't know. Maybe the Kobe one I should have scooped up. Maybe the Kobe one. 8.8 Kobe 824 about to come up. Maybe I should have scooped that one up. Damn. And then they had the am I sharing screen? And then they had the Denver Nuggets one, but this was a grade school. This was a small size. Oh wait. Yeah. Okay. Size 8. Damn. 169. I should have scooped them up just to scoop them up. Oh no, this is a different shoe. This is not the. I messed up when I post these. So the Iversons were also the blue toes were also $49, and then this shoe in the box is these Shacks. These Shacks were $49. Normally 165 or whatever I just said. So like you could find some really good deals on the back wall for shoes at WSS, as we talked about before. I told you I wanted to go by there last time we were live to see what it was looking like because my friend found some Jordan 11 low cool grays for $69.97 on the back wall. So that's what enticed me to go check out WSS among to see what other colorways they had in some other shoes. So check out that video if you didn't. It's on my main channel, Bosco Mitchell. I dropped that today. Plus, we got the giveaway winner announcement, which was Oscar. Yeah, so I know more WSS is gonna have some more out there. So you will see me sliding by a few more locations to see what's going on, see what else we can come across. But I might have messed up by not scooping up either both of these or the Iversons, but for profit purpose. But I don't know. I think there's something there, but how long would I have had to wait? They did have the box, but the box was damaged. But on GOAT, man, these probably would have did something quicker than late. You know what I mean? What y'all think, man? Let me see. Depending on the situation, sometimes I go fast, double back. Any luck on Glendale Ross next to the last time I went by there, maybe the last 2 times I went by there, I didn't see anything. I think you might have told me about that place not being good, maybe because you're the one who's out there getting all the good stuff, Tan finds. I'm not sure. I think so. I think that might have been it. I don't know if it was you that's going to scoop everything up there from there. Either way, the last 2 times I went there, it wasn't too good. I found more stuff at that why does it my hat feel crooked? um yeah, I found more stuff at that Marshalls than that damn that Ross. But you might be that guy, huh? Oh, you don't go there often? Okay. But yeah, no, I haven't seen anything there. That's a good place to, because sometimes even when it's dry, it might be dry one point. You go the next time, you might find stuff. I think that happens a lot. You build up anticipation for a store, and then it stops being dry. You lose hope in it. You go back on a whim one time and come up big. Like I've had that happen a lot with some of the stores. Luckily some of the stores I go to all the time keep having good things. Maybe it's the time I'm going. I don't know. But yeah, some stores have people go through there like clockwork every morning at a certain time every morning and scoop up a lot of stuff. That's definitely a rotation to do it. But I don't know. I just like to go to different stores wherever I'm feeling it, wherever the energy tells me to go. I honestly say that. If I wake up and say, you know what, let's see what Marshalls on Hollywood look like. Let's see what Marshalls on Sunset look like. Oh, you know what, let's go see what the Beverly Center look like. It's just random feelings. And sometimes I go there and we find stuff. You know what I mean? I like that more than going and expecting something and not finding it. I don't like those type of situations. I did it the other day when I went to find the Jordan 4s because it was really real. Like shit, maybe they might be here. Let's see what's up. And I found another Jordan, so I was cool. But if I went there and didn't find nothing, I would have been, salty. I probably would have still tried that again because just because you don't find it one time don't mean you won't find it the next. But I hate going with anticipation for something and don't find them because it makes me think like, am I too late? Like, am I too late? Meaning somebody else already bought them. Am I too early and they didn't put them out yet? Type shit. All that. I just don't like. I rather just have an idea what's out there. So if I'm doing my normal thing and I, have visuals of what it is, I know what I'm grabbing. Like, that visual recognition um works much better, obviously, than what's the other term I'm trying to say. I don't know. But like if I seen Karl Malone jerseys because I found them, and I go to the store, my senses are gonna. It might sound weird. I'm gonna spot the Karl Malone jersey in the stack of clothes on the rack just because my eye's gonna be drawn to it. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. But yeah, as I do, see some things as visuals to kind of have an idea what to look for, what's out there. But I don't bank my trips off of that because that's when you set yourself up for disappointment. Craig, what it do? Shout out to you, my guy. What's going on, bro? Definitely going by tomorrow to scoop up. Craig's one of the people going to grab one of the Kobe's as well. Uh, what's good? 3 weeks, brother. 3 weeks, brother. 3 weeks, brother. Oh, 3 weeks? Man, time is flying by. Time is flying by. I've been seeing a lot of NFL jerseys, but only copping Nike Vapor Elite. Smart. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of NFL jerseys too. And I've been leaving them. You know, I've been leaving them because a lot of times I'm finding a lot of jerseys of the player who's not on the team no more. Basketball, I wouldn't really mind that. Football, I don't know everybody like that, so I don't know what's really worth it. I mean, of course, certain players but I don't know. I feel like the football, I could be completely wrong in this because football season's around the corner. But I just feel like them jerseys don't be what they should be. Like, I don't know, man. I bought a few of them that retail for 160, but they were 1999. I think I bought one or two that were $30. And I'm not doing that no more just because I don't know. I don't know. A couple of them have sold, like the Cleveland Browns one. I don't have that no more. It was like one or two other ones, but yeah, the Vapor Elites have to be the way to go. Then you know what I mean. And Vapor Elite of a good player, even if he's on another team, or of course a current player on a team. Rams 49ers game on the 18th of September. That's gonna be crazy. I think I got tickets to the I think I got locked into tickets for the Rams versus the Cowboys this year. I think they play like right around Halloween, like the day before Halloween or day after Halloween. Probably the day before. So that's gonna be kind of weird, but your boy gonna be there. Does Sporting Goods sell legit shoes? Cause I bought my basketball shoes. Yeah, yeah, Master JMO. Yeah, Dick Sporting Goods. Dick Sporting Goods. I don't know if Big Five is selling current shoes, but Dick Sporting Goods for sure got legit shoes. You ain't got to worry about that with them. Dick Sporting Goods is definitely the way to go. And they have a lot of good sales at Dick Sporting Goods too. So yeah, you don't have to worry about Dick Sporting Goods. You're in good hands with Dick Sporting Goods. They get a lot of dope colorways of shoes, and they get a lot of colorways that other stores don't get. That's why I like Dick Sporting Goods a lot. They get a lot of colorways that these other stores don't get. For all silhouettes, for cleats, for basketball shoes, for soccer cleats, for all shoes, all brands, Dick Sporting Goods get colorways that other people don't get. Either at all or before. Like I like that. I like Dick Sporting Goods. That's their lane. Hopefully they stay at. You know, everybody's lanes are switching now. We don't know what lanes, whose lane is what. You know, Nike. I would never before counted the Nike outlet as a discount store, even though it technically is a Nike's discount store. But Nike's on the same level as Ross, Burlington, and Marshalls right now. I don't know if Nike came down or if the discount stores came up, but like they're on the same lane now, same playing field. Foot Locker and them is slightly above because their prices, but they're like clustering. It's like almost an even playing field for all the what's that platforms or genres. It's like an even playing field. I go to Shoe Palace, I find these Prestos for $59. You go to the outlet, you find the Prestos for $89. You go to WSS, find Prestos for $79. You go to Foot Locker, find them for $69. You go to Ross, find them for $45. It's like all the same playing field, bro. That's a good thing for the consumer. A good thing, but shaky thing for the reseller. You know, a lot of people have the tendency with these Grant Hills holding off and saying wait till next year because they'll sell them for more than retail now. But not everybody's trying to wait a year. You know, it really depends on your personal situation. Wow, what the hell? Man, my Achilles never healed properly. Shit looks crazy. I like what's going on though. I really do. Across the worlds, the genre of the sneakers, it's all upside down still. Like I said before, it's all upside down. Ain't nothing been back to normal. Ain't nothing been back to normal. These Naomi Osaka, I think that's how you say her name. These tennis shoes, definitely something to look out for if you have an opportunity to find these in this colorway. I never knew about these before. Well, I think I've seen them at Nike before, but didn't pay too much mind to them, especially because they were retail shoes. It was a colorway I seen, but for the price of $49, $50, you definitely should scoop them up. What else we had? Some Stan Smiths with some all canvas material and like a cork insole and like a cork like midsole. You guys find those? They got some pretty good value to them because I think they retail for like they weren't $25 though. I think they were like $30. But there's something there, and there's some recency with it too. You know, everybody do their lane, how they do their lane, bro. I don't feel confident in grabbing this shoe for myself to sell it, even though there is a market for it. Somebody would buy it. I just don't have confidence in the product, so that's why I didn't touch it. I just left it alone. Would have been cool, probably would have been cool, but I'm just being so selective and so picky with my finds. just to make sure I'm comfortable, make sure I'm not having no buyer's remorse or pressing to try to hurry up and sell something and lowballing myself just because I want to get it out of my sight. I'm done with that. You know what I'm saying? Jordan 1 elevates again. This is the silver toe colorway. I found whatever colorway it was before, but now we find, it was the lucky green colorway. Now we got the silver toe colorway with the extra laces too. This is one of the more popular colorways of the Elevate. I know they don't have a lot of buzz or resell, but this colorway was a pretty good one from what I remember, you know. But Jordans are there. I've seen Jordan Deltas, Jordan 2 Trays, Jordan Mids, Jordan Retros. All Jordans are there now. It's not like one type of Jordan that's not really there unless you want to get specific and say collabs. So no collabs are there. Watch that happens next week. Watch somebody put in a Discord they found the Jordan Zion 1 Voodoo at the damn Ross. Who's to say that don't happen sometime soon? Triple Black Hirachis, another good find. Vapor Max Plus. Now the men's pairs or the women's pairs, the bigger sizes, priced a little higher. I think like 80, something like that, 84, 85, something like that. I've been leaving them because they've been priced too high. I did scoop up the other one because it was $45, much better than 80 something, even though they retail for like 190 to 200, 210. So there is margins there, but these are flooded right now. Vapor Max Pluses are flooded. Everybody's grabbing them. Air Max Plus, but 64. That's what I'm also saying. I'm showing these prices to let you know that for the personal, it's good to grab these shoes too. For the personal, it's good to grab these shoes. Like if you're not somebody, because I'm saying we're speaking to both the resale and the consumer. If you're somebody out there looking for stuff for back to school or for yourself or whatever, gifts, go to Ross and Burlington first, bro. you you can save yourself some money. You for sure can save yourself some money doing that. Big shout out to everybody here in the chat. I appreciate you guys being here for however long you've been here for. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. Yeah, man. It's all the same, bro. Adam, what's good? Welcome to the stream, bro. Big shout out to Connecticut, man. How's it going out there? Dave Gore-Tex Jordan 8s coming out here. Coming out hard, bro. What do you think about them? Jordan 8s are always pretty dope. I'm a fan of Jordan 8s. I only have do I have any more 8s in my collection? Damn, I don't have no more 8s in my collection. But Jordan 8s are definitely dope though. The Aqua 8s are something I have to get, or the Grape 8s. I forget which ones. Both of those, I think. You can come across bigger sizes to play out their teams. Yeah, only seeing bigger sizes myself. C. Stevens, what's going on with you, bro? Welcome to the stream. Grant Hills have been on fire, man. Grant Hills have been on fire. The colorways have been dropping dope. I just posted a colorway. I showed you guys the black one before. I just finally posted that on my website. There's some really dope colorways of the Grant Hills. I'm not even gonna lie. Really nice colorways of the Grant Hills, bro. They doing it up with the Grant Hills. I didn't know they had so many colorways, but there's some colorways that are really dope for that shoe. For both cases, whether you want it for yourself or for flipping. That New York Knicks colorway is definitely by far, I think, the best one that I've seen so far. But then they got the black one that I showed you guys before. That's a dope one too. But yeah, Grant Hills has definitely been coming out with some new shit in 2023. Brought to you by Burlington. Hey man, better late than never. Shout out to you for coming through, man. I appreciate it, bro. How you doing this evening? 24 Black was good. A lot of things out there in the street, bro. Yeah, so it just, do yourself the favor, tell people to look around other spots, or you do yourself the favor and look around other spots besides the main stores. That's really what it's about right now. Crazy amount of colorways. Too many colorways. It's like a Kyrie release. There's like 30 colorways popping up. Every time I look around, there's another colorway of a Grant Hill or a Mashburn or a Stackhouse. I'm not really mad at it though. it's just weird because I'm like, where were they gonna release all these shoes? Like, was this the plan? I really feel like this was the plan. They were gonna switch the game up and release them at Burlington. But that couldn't have been the game, right? That couldn't have been the game because were you gonna put out you're gonna make a product to not put it out with a shoe without a box? Like, where are these Grant Hill boxes at, bro? How do we come up on some Grant Hill boxes? There's not many Grant Hill options on StockX though. I'm only thinking about Grant Hill boxes because of Stock. I'm only thinking about the shoe boxes because of the StockX element. Oh, speaking of StockX element, here we go. I got a question for y'all in the chat. I got a question for everybody in the chat who's ever on any one of these platforms because I've had this problem with me on a couple platforms. And at first I thought I was maybe getting hacked again, but I put a question in the Discord. Somebody else said they're having the same issue. My StockX reset. Now I'm not mad because there was like a glitch going on mine anyway, but and what I mean by a glitch was in my pending orders, it would always say I had an order pending that like got canceled a long time ago, but it never was ever deleted out of my shit. I don't know what happened. But I came to StockX one day because a couple days ago, so I said like 2 days ago, I was here at the house I always try to refresh, reorganize, go through my stuff to make sure things are listed and not listed and make sure they're listed other places or whatever I'm doing. Always been trying to be more conscious of that, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to, you don't want, it's possible. I've had things sit for months not get listed because it just fell through the cracks. I forgot it was up under stuff. It was, I hated that. I hate feeling that feeling. Like, damn, I had this for how long? I never posted this shit. What's the whole point of my doing this for? You know what I mean? Like that gets frustrating. But I was going through some of my stuff and I went to post up something and it asked me for like my information again, like the card to bill it to or to get paid out to, all that type of stuff. And all the things I had listed were not there. It was like I had no listings at all. But like my data was still saved. It was still my name, my account. It just had nothing listed, nothing expired, nothing. I just thought that was weird. I didn't know if anybody else was having that problem with their StockX. And it also happened to me on Mercari where they wanted me to re-enter my payment information. I thought that was weird. But I understand when these apps sometimes update, things like that happen, I just thought that was weird. So I didn't know if anybody else had that happen, but somebody in the Discord told me it happened to them too. So that was good to know at least one other person it happened to. And then they said that they heard some other people mentioning it too. So I don't know if that's just like a little bug going on. But it actually happened for the better for me. I'm not complaining about these things because I was able to do some other stuff that makes it look better for the future. So I'm kind of cool with it. But I just thought it was weird that all of a sudden out the blue, like they had none of my listings. And I thought that was strange. So I didn't know if that was like a glitch that's happening with StockX right now and Mercari or what. Then one time I tried to list something on Mercari and it asked me to put it must have been a glitch. It was asking me like I had to put a card down in order to list this product because it was too I don't know what that was. I screenshot it. I gotta look at it again and revisit this next time. But I thought it was like weird. I'm like, what the hell was that? But it happened on 2 platforms, so I thought it was weird when it happened on StockX, but then it happened on Mercari too. So I just thought maybe it was some type of reset. Help us keep our marketplace safer by adding a payment method. And I'm trying to post something for sale, but they're asking me to add a card for the payment method and for like to be eligible for instant pay. I just didn't understand that. Sneakers account because I forgot to edit my credit card info when it expired. That kind of makes sense too. Okay. I don't speak for Azula. What's good? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna get back to your comment in a second. I mean, I don't speak for none of the companies, but I would say yes. I would say they sell legit shoes. I mean, I know there's been a lot of stuff going on with these companies lately, and people have been coming up short on certain things. I wouldn't honestly put that on the stores. I'm not gonna say. I mean, okay, the stores do legit check it. It's their job to legit check it. I get that part. The stores are putting their stuff there, putting themselves out there as the middleman to legit check the shoes to make sure you're getting a legit product. But the fakes are getting really good, and you got humans checking out shoes. Human error is natural. I can chop some things up to human error. I just don't know how often it's happening and how because some of these fakes that are getting through to the people like customers who are buying shoes from these platforms and getting fakes, some of them are looking really wild and really fake. So it's like, how'd you guys let that slip through? Either you guys are not paying attention at all, or what happened there. You know what I mean? That's where it gets a little tricky when it comes to that. But I would say off the bat, yeah, they sell real shoes. The shoes are supposed to be legit. They legit check them. You get a few outliers here or there where people have had bad experiences, but you're gonna have nothing's gonna be 100% every time. Which sucks saying that because it's like if you're gonna buy a shoe that's $500, you want to make sure you're getting what you're supposed to get. You know what I mean? It's hard to tell you what to do on that because you know I don't. From what I'm hearing, they don't really handle it well when you tell them you get something fake either. So I don't know. I would I would go with Go over StockX to buy. To be honest with you, I tell people that all the time. Buy, well, no, I tell people to buy from StockX and sell on Goat. But nowadays, I would tell people to buy on Goat if you didn't care about the price point. The price point is always, in my opinion, always higher on Goat than it is on StockX. But for some reason, my gut gives me more trust with Goat than it does StockX. Maybe because I'm able to kind of see and touch Goat a little bit, hands on, kind of know people are there yeah, kind of do. So I kind of trust Goat a little more, at least out here in LA. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think you're kind of safe with Goat, bro. They legit check shoes. Like I said, there is mistakes, but I wouldn't tell you no, don't fuck with Goat. I would say no to StockX before I said no to Goat, as far as like referring people. You know what I mean? Just because I think StockX has had more reports and rapport of getting the fake or damaged or messed up shoes and bad customer service. Heard more of that with Goat than StockX. You probably just have to reset your information on your sneakers app. I don't even really deal with sneakers app like that. Okay, Azula, yeah, you got it. You got it. So you same thing. Same thing I had to do. And within doing that, I had to relist the things that I wanted to relist. But that was kind of strange. And then, if I'm not mistaken, did they give me a seller limit too? I thought that was weird too. I think I was trying to list more, and they told me that I listed my lot. Yeah, they see that was okay. So that's what made me think like maybe they updated their app and did something different. So if people haven't experienced that part, maybe they will. As far as like having to update the same thing that you said, Azula, because I had to do that, and then I try to relist things. I could only relist 5 items. When I try to relist the sixth one, it told me something about let me see what's a shoe right now. I could just say um it would tell me that I reached my limit. It would tell me some eBay shit. I'm like, wait, what is this eBay or is this StockX? Yeah, I thought that was weird though. I really thought that was weird. Let me see what happens when I try it. You've already listed this product. Update one of your current asks. So now it's telling me I already have a shoe listed, but when I try to list it, it told me I couldn't list it. See, there's some confusion going on here. Oh, it's already there listed. Okay. I have to try another shoe real quick there. Okay, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna just test it right now and see if it tells me what it says so I can tell you guys what it's telling me because I thought that was really strange that they if I all right. Yeah. Trying to see what happens when I try to list this up one more time. See if I try to list this Kyrie, what they're gonna tell me. One thing that would be a game changer is if StockX took, but they already have a bad enough rep, so they're not gonna do this. But it would be dope if StockX took shoes without a box. Oh, that would be so dope. If StockX took shoes without boxes, it would be super dope. It would be super dope. So let me see. Well, let me place this ask. Yeah, failure to place ask. Looks like you've hit the limit on your current number of pending sales or asks. Please wait until your current pending sales are verified. Your current ask match or wait. Your current ask match or remove other asks before placing additional asks. For more information, see the selling limits section in our facts. Since when have they had selling limits? I've never seen this before. I've never had this issue pop up for my StockX ever. I used to just have like 25 listings just right now. I've never had this ever. And now after me posting, how many do I have listed right now? 5 products. That's some eBay shit. This is part of the reason why I don't deal with eBay no more, because they messed up on one of my accounts, and it was some confusion on one of my accounts. Then it was taken away. Then it got reinstated. Then they told me I could only limit a certain amount that I could post. It took me like back to my rookie stages when I had over 100 reviews and all these major sales, a bunch of sales, and then they try to put me to the limit. Like they limited me for some reason. I talked to them. They supposedly lifted it, and I was good to sell again. So I tried to relist all 50 things I had listed, and I could only list like 3 because it said I was past my listing threshold, and I had to wait to sell some more. It was treating me as if I was a rookie again. So then I started over a whole new account, built that one up, and then had some turmoil there around 2020, I think it was, with multiple listings on multiple products and forgetting to take things off, and then having 2 or 3 filling the orders, which I understand is a bad thing on my end. I totally get it. So I don't care. But like even before that, it was just like issues after issues with these type of things. And now I see StockX might be doing that too, where how are they limiting your ask? Like, what does that do for them? For me having 30 shoes listed, I have 30 things available. Why do I? That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't understand. I don't understand that. Hmm? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, they did change my seller rating. Yeah, they did. I'm a level 1 now. I don't understand the major reset. Yeah, 25 to 5 is crazy. Yeah, actually, you know what? I didn't really think about it and reflect on it at the time and all this stuff because I realized that and just continued doing whatever else I was doing, cleaning and posting up other stuff other places. But that is a setback, low key, because like those 25 listings are shoes that I didn't. Some of them I had on other platforms, but for the most part, it was just on StockX because I felt like I didn't want to mess up having things multiple listed and all this type of shit. And StockX is like I mean, it's cool because I don't even my StockX was never really bubbling like that anyway. StockX has always been kind of stale for me. It comes through every blue moon. I get more movement on accepting the lowest ask than people actually buying shit. So it's no sweat off my back. It is what it is. Like same thing with eBay. It's no fucking big thing. I just slide on over to my own website. Check it out, boscosgoodies.com. It's another reason why. Check out my website. And then, I use a few other platforms too. But yeah, man, eBay out of here. And StockX, I fell off a while ago. I stopped messing with them a while ago because people have been having experiences with the fakes and just in general. I just out of all the platforms, they were like the least interesting to me because their margins weren't good. Playouts and all that stuff wasn't good. Then they had added another processing fee too, which took away. So I was like, whatever. But then something came around. I don't know what it was. And I'm like, oh, well, let me see. Let me try StockX again. Okay, cool. You know what? Let me post a bunch of stuff. Then I found out I could post some of the clothes that I come across there. So that's why I started dealing with them a little bit because I have found some like Union Jordan stuff. I was able to post that on StockX. Um, uh Funkos I could post on StockX. A couple other things that I had got I could post on StockX, so that it wasn't really just shoes, it was other things. So I'm like, okay, let me do that. A couple of those things. So that's when I start getting back into the flow of it again. But now I'm like, I'm turned off by this 25 to 5 shit. And now I have to sell through to be able to post more or whatever they're saying. They never had these layers before. I think they might start implementing this stuff now because they're trying to eliminate people sending in fakes, because a lot of reports have been coming out that StockX has been getting over on people with fake shoes, and maybe this is just their way of trying to like slow down the pace of things coming in, so that way they can fully verify the products coming through. Because if there's too many shoes and not enough people, you got people being lazy and just trusting, oh, these are good, send them through. These are good, send them through. And then you get a lot of people getting fake shit. So it's a give and go, bro. Sick with the kicks. What's going on, bro? What you doing, man? How you been? Slick with the kicks. Yeah, bro. It's ugly out here in the sneaker world, bro. All across the board, man. It's ugly. It's crazy. It's beneficial too. Sometimes when they say blood in the streets, it's when you can make the most money. And right now, it's blood in the streets when it comes to the sneaker world. Shit is just everywhere right now, bro. You know, now you got the Nikes and stuff getting on board and not not taking back Nike products. Nike's not Nike's not receiving not Nike's stop. Hold on, let's say this together. All together now. Nike starting to not take certain returns is wild. That's what's happening now too. And I mean, that's happening because there's an even playing field. People can buy things at different places for different prices and just take them back to good old Nike, and they do what they folks do because they're Nike. And you know, I've seen this stuff happen and dealt with this stuff happening, and it's a whole cluster fucking shit happening right now, and I think it's funny. You know, a lot of people are fed up with the way Nike has been with the consumer. Nike does a lot of things saying that they're looking out for the consumer, and they're really not looking out for the consumer. They're just about making their actual dollar. So people get tired of it and start trying to find loopholes. And that's the thing. Once your customers start to get unhappy, you start having people trying to find loopholes. And there's a big loophole that's been out right now because of everything going on right now that some people have been exploiting, which is now making Nike hold up on selecting certain returns, which is crazy. What? But I mean, it's the pecking order. You get people to get away with something, Nike catches on to it. They got to fix it to see how they're gonna do it. You know what I mean? But it's hard as fuck for me to. I mean, it's hard for anybody to, in their right mind. If you go to Ross and you find a LeBron 20 debut in a size 11 and it doesn't fit, and you want 11 and a half, and you're going to Nike the next day, why can't you return it to Nike? It's a Nike product. And I think a lot of people have been doing that. And Nike at first for a while will just accept those returns. But as I've seen personally, there's a little bit more digging that they have to do. They have to do a little bit more digging. And they're being trained to do a little bit more digging. So because of that, now things are being, they got to readjust and hit the drawing board. Luthi, I agree. They've been a joke for a while in a lot of people's eyes. Good question, Eric, or good statement. Eric doesn't like how GOAT charges a fee to cash out, where StockX just deposits the money after you sell it. That's a great valid point. Great point right there, dude. I got a retort to that, because here's the flip side to that. Because you're absolutely right. When you cash out, GOAT does charge you a fee. But for you, I'm gonna speak to you personally, because you're like myself. You're out here in this great area of California, LA, whatever, around that area, right? We have the benefit of drop off. When you drop off on GOAT, you get $5 credit. So that cash out, you still get some money off of that, because you still get that $5 for dropping off the shoe. If you ship in the shoe, you don't get that $5 credit. But if you drop off your shoe that you sell on GOAT, you'll get a $5 credit for it. That was an actual flip that a lot of people would do. They would sell so many things on GOAT because of that $5. So you're making money on top of money for bringing the shoe in. That's one thing, StockX, you don't even have that option. You don't have no drop-off option. You don't have no bonus on your cash out option. GOAT does that for one. If you drop it off at GOAT, you'll get the extra $5. GOAT is now even doing it with certain shoes, that if you sell certain shoes, they'll give you a notification. Hey, if you sell this shoe, we'll give you an extra $10. We'll give you an extra $5. they're like on top of if you're dropping it off. Like they'll send notifications saying that we're looking for these shoes. If you sell any of these shoes anytime in this time period, you get bonuses for selling that shoe. I don't see StockX doing none of that type of stuff. So there's definitely gives and goes on both sides. I totally get what you're saying about the fee for cashing out, but the way I've always been able to negate that was that little bonus that they give me for taking a shoe down there. And for me personally, it's good because I'm already going to be down there. There's other stores down there for me to look at and content wise. So that's why I like the GOAT option. Based on that, there's like little wins here and there. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's true. The gas option might be something if you live far. If you live far, for me, it's like a 10-minute drive for me to go. So that's for me, it works out a little better for me. If you're further than that and it wastes a lot of gas for you, very true. Then maybe the StockX thing will be the best bet for you. Me personally, because of what I said earlier, I like the Go option because I can drop off the shoe and there's a lot more benefit for me dropping it off as opposed to shipping it in. Because when you drop it off, that's the other thing too. There's for one, there's no drop off for GOAT. So when you send off to GOAT, you gotta wait days for your money, 2-3 days for your money. You gotta wait for them to get it, verify it, then send you your bread. With GOAT, you drop it off and get paid in an hour. 30 minutes, 15 minutes, depending on what time of the day you're dropping off the shoe. So there's definitely gives and goes to both. For me personally, I like GOAT far more because you can put it up for higher price points. You get a little bonus if you're dropping off the shoe. And I guess now they're giving you more bonuses for certain shoes you sell. If they have certain things, certain hot commodities that they're looking for, if you sell them, they're giving more caveats to doing it than StockX. StockX even raised the price on their processing fees. StockX have been doing a lot more things lately to deter me from there. But they're both still good options. But just personally speaking, if you're not far from a GOAT drop off spot, you might want to rock with GOAT. If you know about the GOAT alias situation, you would like that a little bit more too because they're selling in more markets than StockX is. There's just a lot more of under the umbrella of GOAT. Wow, I sound like a commercial, but it's just true. For me personally, it's a little bit more under the umbrella for GOAT than there is for StockX. For me personally, I think the benefit of StockX for me is the fact that I have another place to sell a shoe with a full box. I think that's really the only benefit of selling on StockX. Or I think the other benefit is that I think a lot more newbies are going through StockX for their stuff than Go and like Alias. People don't even know about Alias still or Fight Club. They just still stick with StockX and GOAT. So I feel like GOAT GOAT is a little bit more. I mean, StockX is more commercial for the average people. You might get more average consumers try and GOAT because you hear about that more. It's like the StockX for sneakers or the stock market for sneakers. All the sneaker cons and everybody usually use StockX prices as the go-to price. So I totally see your points on it, Eric. And I'm glad you brought that up because that's something I always talked about amongst my friends like that do the same thing and why I like the GOAT/alias route more than StockX because of that. I just think there's more benefits as a seller. Um, Even though you don't get the cash out thing, I understand that cash out thing. That the cash out thing can be a little annoying, especially if your price is high from what you're cashing out. The part they take out is high too, might be more than that $5. Um, but yeah, man, it's something for everybody out there. Anybody watching now in the chat or on the replay, let me know what you guys feel about that. If you're somebody who sells on both platforms, let me know, which one you guys are liking more. But yeah, I always suggest to buy from stock as far as get the best bang for your buck, but sell on fucking GOAT, bro. It would be dope if StockX did something like, well, StockX don't have no places where you could drop off shoes. I think even in the states that have a StockX, they don't have a drop off center, and I don't understand why. I think the drop off option is dope because that I mean, like I said, it is a bonus for you as a seller, but for them too, like I would think it gives. I don't know. Because if you have people verifying the shoe when they get it right away, as opposed to having it shipped to you, which takes a day or two, then you have to do it's just a longer process, bro. I bought a double up off a guy returning black toes at Nike yesterday for 120. Dope. Dope. That's dope that they let you take the return. Usually they tell you, oh, there's a process. We can't sell it right away. So that's dope that you came up on that. Will Adidas really stop working with Yeezy? I honestly think so. I mean, I feel like they milk the camel. What's the word? What's the saying? It's dried up. It's dried up now. They got the money they wanted to make. That was the whole thing. At the end of the day, it was all about the money. They wanted to make sure they got the money's worth, and then they could be done with them. That was the whole point of them doing what they did, just to get the money they had. They were going to make the potential money, which they made a lot of money on the last two Yeezy drops, and they're done with it. That was expected. Adidas wasn't like turning over a new leaf, trying to be cool again or something, or cool with Kanye. It was all a money ploy. Let him get his little whatever. We'll take ours and get the hell out of here. You know. Yeah, Luthi, we're talking about that too. So many of them for 25, but they have been switching up the prices for them. On a couple, I've only seen two so far. I seen personally one. Cool hit me up and sent another picture of, so that makes two shoes that were Adidas that were at like $60 above. I don't know if that's the new trend or a few outliers, but that remains to be seen. And yeah, with Yeezy not there, I mean that was what people was going to Adidas for. They weren't going there for really anything else. There was nothing else really selling out like that. That was Adidas, unless it has something to do with Yeezy, or now they're trying to do Bad Bunny, but his stuff is not really like that. Really, it's cool, but nowhere near the wave that Yeezys were. So, it was something that came and went. Will they ever do restocks? I mean, never say never with these businesses. At the end of the day, it's all about money. And I feel like if they notice they're losing too much money, they'll make something up, or either just. It's so funny how at first they were saying these are our designs, these are ours, but then after they're severing ties, they're like, these were his designs, and we wanted him to get his stuff out of here and do what he did. But at first it was like, we own the rights to do whatever we want to do with the stuff. But now it's like, oh, we got all the money out here, people don't really want it no more, so we're done with it too. We're no. Yeah, it does save time and resources when people drop stuff off. Facts. If that's what you're speaking of. Yeah. That's why I thought it's a smart option for them to do the drop off option as a reseller, And then here's the thing for GOAT, which is dope about them, they have two different places that you can drop off shoes. They got a place out like in Melrose that you can drop off shoes if you have like one or two shoes that sell. But if you're a big bulker who sells like 10 to 15, I think it's like it might be a 15 shoe limit, but you can go out by the airport. GOAT has a second location where you can drop off even more shit and get cashed out within the hour with the extra drop off money there too. So GOAT has two spots out here in LA. I've only been to the one on Melrose because I never had 15 pairs to sell at one time. Yeah, I've been close to doing it, but I never got around to doing it. I even thought about teaming up with Drum to both of us take 15 shoes down there total to do that, because once you giving up the game, we're 2 hours in, so if you're here, you're here. Shout out to you. GOAT is like, I'm gonna say 10 times better than StockX, because if you're tapped in fully with GOAT and you know about the alias option, that's where you can really place your shit a lot higher, and your stuff is being shown to more countries, not just the United States. So if you ever go to StockX, for anybody doing retail arbitrage, I've said this before, but I'll say it again. If you're ever doing retail arbitrage and you're going to a shoe and you want to look up a shoe on GOAT, and like you see that this whatever, let's use an example. You go and you find a shoe at the at an outlet and you want to flip it, and then you see you have one brand new, you get a 20% off, full box, everything. You go and see that shoe, or you go see it listed on GOAT for you might see it listed for like 275, 280. But oh shit, 280? Or high demand at 280. What the fuck? That's crazy. I'm gonna list my shit for 282. And then when you go list it on Alias, they give you a graph of where the best price to put your shit is, and you'll see they'll tell you your best price is like 150. And like, wait a minute, I seen people having it up there for like 280. Why the fuck they telling me it's best to sell it at 150 to get rid of it now? Because those are alias postings, which is attached to Fight Club. So it's Go Alias Fight Club on one side and StockX by themselves over here. So you list something on Go StockX or Go StockX or Fight Club, that trio, you have so many more options of people to buy your shit, see your shit, and sell it a little faster. Yeah, they do take your cash out, but you have a wider audience to grab your shit. And if you're dropping it off, you get the little extra there too. So I think what GOAT has going on right now is really some exclusive shit, especially when it comes to reselling, because you can kind of still get your margins in this economy because they're showing your stuff to other countries that might not be having such the same thing, bro. If StockX did that, there'd be a whole nother brand. But because they don't do it, they're gonna just be where they're at and go up and down with this flow of the market. Everybody's gonna go up and down with the market, but I just feel like you get a little bit more leeway on the three-headed monster that is dubbed as one-headed monster. Because like I said, people think they're all separated, but they're all intertwined. They're all like brother, sister, like they're all related. And they were smart. They're like, StockX is here doing this, doing that. Let's see how we can team up and link up. Fight Club had that issue when they went down because of the whole pandemic and rating and how they shut down for a minute. They came back popping with GOAT. Oh, they came back, blew up a whole new thing. This alias shit. Man, I fucks with it, bro. Shout out to that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, really? That's good to know. StockX only has one store in New York. Even then, they require you bring it in a box to ship. That's crazy. Oh, really? That's crazy. I'm gonna sound like I'm a commercial for GOAT or something like that, but that's weird though. So even if you drop it off, you gotta bring a box to ship it in too. Yeah, that's crazy. That's different. That's different. And then GOAT has, oh man, yeah. I'm not gonna continue to compare both of them. You sell on which platform you guys feel like is the best for you, because there's other platforms besides just those two. Just out of those two in the comparison, a lot of people do ask me that sometimes still, you know. And I tell them that. I tell them that still. If you're gonna buy, I would buy from StockX because they both have verifications. Supposedly, they both have a process, a vetting process to make sure you get what you pay for. But as far as selling, I would sell on the other platforms because you can get away with a little bit more. You know what I mean? I said that one time. I said it one time. I said it a million times. Concept Air Max 1 special box for Carbon Beluga. Oh, I don't know, man. Concept Air Max 1 special box. I don't know, man. It's all in the eye of the beholder, whoever values those shoes for what they could be. Being that there's no more 350s being made, I guess people might find that as a value to I don't know how strong that concept Air Max 1 with the special box is compared to a 350 Beluga, especially that there's not going to be any more coming out. It's going to be kind of hard. It really depends on the person with the shoes because if they really care about the Yeezys or want them or think about the value because there's no more going to be made, it's going to be tough. If you they got that new I thought you were about to say trade, like when you mentioned trading a shoe, I thought you might have I thought you might have been talking about that new trade app where you can trade shoes for people. When you said trade, that's what my first thought process was trade. You gonna trade that? That's crazy. But I mean, I don't know. It really depends. It really depends on you and that person who values the shoe for what. Because me personally, I wouldn't trade my 350 Beluga for an Air Max 1. I mean, you do say it's a concept Air Max 1 with a special box. Let me look it up to give you my personal opinion. But because of the fact of the Yeezys not being made no more, you can't get them again. Especially if both shoes are new, I don't see why. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I mean, okay. Well, the special box does go for 5. Like the last sale was like 4. That's size 14 though. Let me go to all. The last sale was 265. You might be in luck there. Somebody might like that Air Max 1 like that special box with it. It is dope too. The concept Air Max 1 is not bad. It's not bad. People might want to get off the 350 Belugas if they don't like Yeezy. You know, the aura of it has kind of died down a little bit. I don't see a lot of buzz with it. You know what I mean? Might be a good trade. I personally, if I was a guy with a 350 Beluga, brand new for the concept, I probably wouldn't do it unless I didn't like Kanye or Adidas anymore. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I would keep my 350. Big shout out to B More. Mike, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How you doing this evening? 810 officially on your side, so shout out to 810. As it's now 12 midnight over here on the Western Conference. Think I'm gonna pull the trigger. Do what your gut feels, bro. If you're gonna do it, do it. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing to it but to do it, bro. Real talk. So many shoes, so many options out there, you know. Catch it back on the slide back. Well, those are shoes that, you know, like I said, they're not making them anymore. So maybe you want to go ahead and do that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Check out a couple more of the finds. The Metcalf jerseys, found like 5 of them things all at one time, $29, stitched in everything, 160 or 175 retail for $29. I left all 5 of them. But you guys can tell me, is he still with that team? Is he good? Should I have grabbed that? You know, I had no interest in them. It's like medium, extra large, and like a triple X or something like that. Metcalf jersey. Found some small mids again. I seen these. You already know what I thought these were. When I saw this, when I'm walking down the aisle, and I see this shoe, and I talk about toe boxes. Just look for the toe box. Just look for the toe box that can help you. I saw this from a distance. I'm like, no, they do not have this here. I really thought we was in the money. I'm like, no, they do not have Jordan 11 cherries at Ross right now, bro. You are shitting me. I know a lot of things are showing up, but not the cherry 11s, bro. But it wasn't. It was I thought I had the picture there. It was a Jordan 1 Comfort in the red colorway. But you see that toe box right there. It looked just like a cherry 11. It was in the grade school side. I was telling myself, see, grade school is it. I'm telling you, grade school's where it's at. That's where you got to go first. I got closer. I pulled it out like, oh, it's a Comfort. Oh, dope. We got the Jordan 1 Comforts here. But I thought it was a cherry 11, bro. I really did. I was about to say, we in here, bro. What? Thumbnail for sure. All of that. I thought that for sure, but it wasn't. It was a Comfort. Or Jordan 11 Comfort Low or whatever it's called. But they got me. They really did. Fly East still there, $40. And then these were the Vapor Max that I found for 45. Pretty solid colorway. I don't think it's too flooded. Pretty solid colorway though. I do like that color combination on there. Like I said, $45 is definitely dope because Vapor Max Pluses are Vapor Max Pluses retail for a good amount. So it's never really a bad situation. Let me see. Never really a bad situation. Terrence Williams locked up for doing healthcare scams from the NBA. That thing is crazy too. I thought that was a wild little story. That's you gotta be careful with that type of stuff, bro. Huh? I would have excited as well if I saw that toe box. Oh yeah, I saw that toe box, bro. I thought we was in there like swimwear, bro. I really did. I'm like, Ross is coming through. When I seen it from a distance, my next thought was, oh, I'm hitting up 3 more spots today. Like, oh no, I'm hitting up some more spots today. That's it. I'm hitting up some more spots today. Nah. We not about to have this just sitting here, and I'm not what? But it wasn't it. Joke was on me. The joke was on your boy. Just checking through to see if there was something else because I had a couple other pictures. Yeah, I showed you guys the Dodgers shirt. Showed you guys that. Okay. Yeah, I like that. So now, that's what I said, man. They have to play ball. Foot Locker and all them retail stores got to play ball. They still trying to hold on like they are who they are, not knowing that the tide is turning around them, buddy. Y'all gonna have to start dropping them prices too. For a minute, they were. For a minute, Foot Lockers and them were. I was showing that in my videos too, that the red tags was all over the place at these retail stores, trying to compete to the Rosses and everything. But then they started slowly going back up on the prices. But it was because of I do remember one manager mentioning something about getting ready for back to school and things of that nature. So obviously when there's going to be a hike and people shopping, they want to get the best that they can out of them. So they raise their prices $10, $20, $40, $50. But yeah, going back. Yeah, it's only a matter of time before they start going back down too. Kobe 12 tomorrow sneak. Kobe 12. Shout out to you, Mike. Kobe 12. Yeah, the Kobe that drops tomorrow. Oh yeah, they doing that Kobe special thing. Shout out to Kobe, RIP to one of the greatest, you know what I'm saying, hoopers ever do it. Me personally, I don't have an interest in it. I feel like let's get real with this shit, bro. I think this shit is a cash grab. I think that they're playing the people who love Kobe to get money for it. I feel like that's what it is, point blank, period. At the end of the day, it's about making money off the backs of, I'm gonna just leave it right there. But making money off the backs of people who are not here and just running that shit to the ground. It's the same thing they're doing with the wrestling merch, same thing they're doing with whatever. Like, it's what these companies do. I don't like it, but it is business, it's capitalism, it's all of that. They have the rights to do it. They're gonna say, "Oh, we're doing it in memory for Kobe, and we want to do it's not for Kobe. It's for their pockets at the end of the day, bro. At the end of the day, it's for their pockets. Because if it was about for Kobe, they would drop them like they do in the Panthers now, and drop them all the time so everybody can get to them. No, they still keep them limited so people can force to get them and buy them up and quick turn, stock market hikes and all kinds of shit. It's a money grab that the people keep falling for. And who am I to try and tell people stop buying them? They're what I'm do what you do with your money. People are gonna do whatever they do. But I honestly think it's a cash grab that Nike's just playing. I don't want to say y'all, but playing y'all with. Like, shit getting slow. Let's throw out another Kobe. They'll go buy it. Another Kobe. They'll go buy it. An all white Kobe for what? He wore them. Whatever, they're dope. People like it. Cool. Kobe, it's like something they can just hang on and keep playing and keep and just keep doing it. And as long as they keep doing it, y'all, people gonna run with it. Oh, it's Kobe this, it's Kobe that. Like, that's probably why Adidas came back with this whole Kobe resurgent stuff, but it's kind of backfiring because they can't put the Kobe name on it, so people aren't really having the vibe for it, even though it is Kobe's shoe. It's Kobe Crazy One. All of them were shoes he played in the finals and everything. They meant something to his career, but people ain't buying them because they ain't got no Kobe Brennan on it. So y'all can't put that all over our eyes. That's what they're going with. Same thing with the Crazy Eights, the black and white ones. I know somebody got them early, but we'll see what the official release does. But I don't think they're gonna really sell because they don't have Kobe's branding on it, and people want the Kobe stuff for the attachment to Kobe, which I think the shoe is still that. But we've seen with the Crazy One, not the case. Fast and Furious popping on Wednesday night. What can I say? But yeah, bro. So I really don't like that, bro. And I don't like the fact that everybody just gawks over and goes right to it too. I hate the fact that everybody falls for it, but everybody loves Kobe. They have a love for Kobe and people want Kobe stuff. So that's what it is. People are gonna do what they want to do with their money. But I really think it's fool's gold or just like weak. Like, that's why I had no problem selling my Dead Souls or my Grinches. I say I regret it now because it's a cool shoe and it would be cool to have it, but I never really cared when he was around. So it would kind of be fake to care when he's not here, to be dead honest with you. So like, I had no problem selling them. I only regret selling them because I could have sold them later for double the money. That's it. So it's like, it is what it is to me. I just see it every time. Oh, 824, oh, 224, everything that they can relate to it. They're gonna put something out and something here. So people just, oh, we gotta go get the Kobe stuff. We gotta get the Kobe stuff. He's not here no more. This is not gonna bring him back. If you want to get something for some memorabilia to have it, that's fine. Do what you do. But I just feel like the business of it, the people who are doing it, they're just playing like puppets, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That's just how I feel about it, bro. New shoe, not a Pro Tro. That's dope. That's dope. I mean, they got to come out with something to keep it different. I mean, maybe if it was another Pro Tro, people would probably get tired of the Pro Tros, even though people like the Pro Tros because they can hoop in the Pro Tros. You know, I get it. And just like they're gonna bring back this one, they're gonna bring back another Kobe that never been released, and another one. And they got so much in the arsenal for Kobe to just bring it back out there. Like, really, what is the main reason of them bringing them out? Like, okay, for the one part you could say on paper is so people who didn't have a chance to grab it before can grab it, but that's not going to happen because all the resellers and people like that are going to grab them to then resell them. It's not going to be so everybody can grab them. In that case, drop them every couple weeks like a panda. And then, okay, drop one Kobe Pro Show every couple weeks and drop a couple other colorways throughout the year every now and then to make those more limited. But keep dropping this one colorway so people can get them. Drop the Mambacitas over and over and over. If it's about showing the love for the guy and really showing and everybody can have a chance to have a piece of the Kobe memorabilia, make it so everybody can get it. Don't make it so limited and hard so people got to resell it and break the necks for it. Like, I don't get that. It's going against what I thought it was supposed to be about. Vanessa says she want to make it so everybody can get it. That's why Kobe was low-key mad before he left, was the fact that his shoes wasn't accessible for everybody to get, among other things. And it's still that same thing. It's not, you can't, it's never been, well, it was a point where you could go to the outlets and see all the Kobe's there on the outlets chilling. For all the Kobe fans just leaving them there, so many Kobe fans in LA, you would see so many Kobe's at the outlets, but we have all these Kobe fans who want to get all his shoes now because they're getting it for profit because it's about the money. Is it about the money or is it about the man and the hooping? I do know we got some real collectors out there. I know Eric gonna grab one if he's gonna grab it because he likes Kobe. Cool. A few other people in here. You guys like Kobe. You guys are Laker fans, but there's a lot more people into it for the cash. That's what it's all became about since the day he passed. It was all about the cash for Kobe stuff. So it's just crazy for me. I know you might be tired of that, Mike. I feel you, but that's how I feel about it, bro. That's what Bosco Live Therapy is all about. Shout out to everybody watching on Bosco Live Therapy. If anybody is, that's my other channel where I will be able to vent and get my topics out like this more freely, more often, all the time, and about a bunch of stuff, not just in my realm of world here, which is sneakers and sports and basketball. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro. Cool. Shout out to everybody who grabs a pair. I'm not wasting my time though. Not wasting my time. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. The black toes accessible for a lot of people to grab seems makes sense. You know, it's also accessible to grab because the market's down and people aren't grabbing them for resale. That's why they're available too. It's not like they made more pairs so people. You gotta think these businesses, these companies are not for the people. They're for their pockets and bottom line. So you know, it's only seeming like there's more available because people aren't buying them like that. You know what I mean? You see so many of these TikToks and videos now of resellers buying a bulk load of some shoes and like they're now mad disappointed because it tanked and they can't make as much as they want to. You've seen them with the Thunder 4s. I've seen them with the a few retros, the Thunder 4s, a Jordan 1, I forgot what colorway, and something else. I think right now the only one recently that's holding its value or hold wow, hiccups now too. That's holding its value is a UNC toe. As I plan to. I was gonna do it. Maybe not tonight, maybe tomorrow, but we got some lace swapping we gotta do, man. The white laces in here, I think that hits pretty hard. The white laces in this is gonna be dope. I got the black laces, you know, they come with the black laces, the blue laces too. I'm gonna do those options to see what they look like, but the white laces, I think it's gonna really pop on this shoe. If you guys have the UNC toe and try white laces, let me know what you think. Shit, maybe I'll just do that right now. No, I don't know. Maybe I should. Let's see. David, what it do? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, they were there like crazy. The Kobe 1 Pro Show that it's ancient to find. All colorways, all kinds of Kobe's. For me to be in LA with all these Laker Kobe fans, there was a lot of Laker Kobe's in the store. People want to talk about LeBron's flooding the outlets, and oh my God, LeBron's is the outlet shoe. Kobe's was an outlet shoe too, bro. You know what? Out of the, you know whose shoe wasn't so much an outlet shoe like it is now? Kyrie's. You didn't see, you've seen a lot of TB colorways, but you didn't see a lot of his regular silhouettes in there. Oh no. Not until he got in the rocks with them, then you would see Kyrie's flooded the outlets like that, like crazy. But nah, Kyrie's, I know how we get to Kyrie. I'm just talking about Nike basketball and the people who've been selling and making shoes for him. Even Kobe's was flooded at the outlets. Like they try to clown LeBron for being at the outlets. But you know who wasn't at the outlets like that? Kyrie's. You didn't see a lot of, unless they were TB colorways. You got to understand that the difference. TB colorways are way more generic for team basketball. They're not the regular silhouette that are colorways that are different. You know what I mean? You would see all Kobe's, TBs, and regular colorways at the damn outlets for dirt cheap. Kobe 1 Procho in the purple colorway, the black colorway, the blue colorway, the yellow colorway, all kinds of shit. Kyrie's were at the outlets too, but I seen way more TB colorways, which is like the red and white. But I didn't find like no Dead of Deads. I never found like no. I mean, has maybe some people have found Lucky Charms. I never did though, and I was going to the outlets heavy then. But yeah, 7 billion and 2 billion in 7 years. I just gonna leave that right there with that. But yeah, you would see them at the outlets all the time. It is what it is. But yeah, what was that? Where was that? What was that? What was that? Didn't like him back then. Yeah, people didn't like him back then. Famous, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Still 400K just on sneakers was high stock. Oh, for that shoe, 400K. Okay, that's a lot. It's not 500K or $1 million like they do for Jordan 11s, which makes it more easy for people to get, but people still don't get them because there's still a lot of people buying multiple pair. The black toes didn't come with white laces. That would make sense for that to happen. I don't know why they wouldn't either. Let me see. That's how you got your first pair of Kobe Bruce Lee's, was at the outlet. That's dope. I mean, I wish I wish I could find a Lucky Charms Kyrie 4 or a fucking concept Kyrie 6. I think I might have seen somebody pull up a Kyrie. Yeah, might have seen that before too. But yeah, man, crazy sneaker world, crazy sneaker games going on. And it only remains to be seen what's happening next. Shout out to everybody who does grab those Kobe's or go after them. Good luck to everybody for them. You know what I mean? That's like my first pair. I get what you mean. I think I read more limited. True. Just going. We gotta see what happens with Anta. You know what I mean? I being honestly speaking, I'm a Kyrie supporter with the game and the shoes. I feel like the vibrations just went down though. The energy's not there for the shoe like that. It's only a little buzz because it's the buzz of going to a new silhouette after what he did. But I don't feel like it's a highly anticipated thing like some of his other ones have been. I think because we know what the Anta 5 is looking like already. It's been a shoe out already. The Anta Shock 5, whatever he's gonna be wearing this season. Maybe the energy and the buzz will come back for his official silhouette, like the next one. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I still like what I see with the shoe he's gonna wear. That colorways I've been seeing have been dope. At some point, I will review a colorway or two. But yeah, I'm curious to see what his first silhouette's gonna look like when Anta his first official one. But the one he's gonna be rocking this season, that's his shoe, is pretty dope. But I want to see what the creative side comes like going forward, because I see some implements of the Kyrie 3 on this Shock 5 where they did around the toe box. I see they kind of did that. I don't know if that's already been on the shoe or if that's been an adjustment for the ones he's wearing or not. I see some Kyrie influence on that one already. But yeah, it's just so weird to see him with Anta. I mean, apparently there's an Anta location out here now because of him, or a big part of that. So they will be able to get more stuff out to the States, especially out here in LA. So, you know, we're going to be rocking with them, trying to see what they're about. Hopefully they're good and hold up to what they're, you know, what I'm kind of accustomed to. But yeah, man, and all good things come to an end, as I said a bunch of times in the stream, you know, and that energy, Kyrie and Nike, no longer, man. So We gotta see what's gonna be the next thing like that. What could be the next thing like that if there is gonna be something like that? You know what I mean? You'll be hard pressed to find some things that work like that. Once you find something that works, you gotta stick it out. You know what I mean? But yeah, black laces on the UNC toes was not a bad option. Obviously, I think the black off the rip, I think the black laces look better than the blue ones that it came with. You know, the UNC blue laces that it came with. But I don't know. I think I see maybe one or two laces more with the UNC laces, and it's not a bad look. I'm not saying they look ugly. I'm just saying I like the way the white lace hits on that shoe. I'm gonna lace this up real quick and just see what it's talking about. You know what I mean? UNC toe, definitely one of the better releases of 23 in my opinion. You know, I've been anticipating this shoe ever since I first heard about it, which I guess had to be a year before it came out. That's how everything's going now, right? You find out about a shoe a year before it comes out. And I guess I am like a sucker for the UNC colorway. I should lace this up a new way because there's like so many ways to lace up these shoes now based on like the TikToks. There's some lacing out there that looks really dope and like real easy to do, like real easy to put your shoe on, and you should not have to be laced or like loosened up or nothing like that. It's all about convenience, but it's just like the time to actually lace the shoe takes a little time, and not everybody got the time to do that. But I remember at one point it used to be fun to lace up your shoe. That was like part of the shoe process is lacing it up for the first time. You know what I mean? A lot of that nostalgia stuff just disappears now. Oh wait, I missed the loop. Worst thing is to miss a loop. Get to the top and miss a loop is the worst. Self-lacing shoes would never be a thing for me. I don't feel. I think the lacing is always a fun part of the shoe. They got so many self-lacing things they're trying to come with, though. There's more self-lacing shoes on the way. That's what I heard. I'm like, more? Like, we're not, I mean, we're in the future, but are we that far in the future? I don't see people really rocking them like that. You don't see nobody casually wearing some Adapt 11s or some Adapt, Nike Adapt anything. I don't see nobody walking around in them unless you're at an event and people are trying to show off that they got a self-lacing shoe, but you don't see that casually on the streets. Let me know one person you've seen walking around with an Adapt shoe, just casually walking down the street, just out there on an outing wearing some Adapts. You got UNC Toe sitting in a retail spots in Cali. Don't see that. I haven't been to. Well, yeah. I mean, I've been to some retail stores since they dropped. I think the day after and maybe a couple days after that, like the Tuesday or Wednesday, some stores had them, but I never. I don't think I did. I don't recall my videos. Man, I'd be doing so much. I don't remember. I might have seen a UNC toe like a day or two afterwards. I know for sure on leftover day I did see some, but not now. Like days and a week or so, weeks after they drop. No, they're not sitting in stores here. How about you, Adam? Shit, cause they do have a little thing to them. Like people are grabbing them for resale. They do have a little resale to them. Maybe some returns could be out there. Like I honestly felt like I think I told you guys. Like I had a feeling that this is a shoe that could have been found at the outlets, but that was nah. I don't. That was just me thinking because everything has been so slow and Jordan Jordan ones haven't been popping like that. I just thought that we wouldn't see any at the outlets. And who's to say there hasn't been some returns? I haven't been to every outlet in the city. So it's definitely possible somebody found it, but just probably maybe somebody found it who don't make videos. You know what I mean? I'm not putting it past it though. Maybe somebody might get it thinking that they, could make some more money than they could have. And that's the one thing. There's still a lot of impatient people in here in the resale game. A lot of people want to get the money right away as opposed to waiting. But we talk about that all the time. We talk about that all the time. Yeah. I would see. I mean, yeah, I would always see like the really basic colorways. I don't remember seeing a lot of the better colorways there that you would see in some of these other silhouettes. Um, let's see, nice shade of light blue. Yeah, it definitely is. Okay, so after finishing, we put the white laces in there. Y'all be the judge on that. I mean, I like it. I like it with the white laces. I think it does make it pop a little bit more, you know, my personal opinion. Media side. White laces with the UNC toes, man. I don't know. I think that might be the winner chicken dinner. We definitely gonna try the UNC laces on here at 1.2, but I just think the white ones just go perfect. It pops with the rest of the white on the shoe, the white midsole. I'm glad they didn't use no sale bullshit. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, it is actually after 12. So happy birthday to my mother. 8:10. We officially here. I do, like I said, I will be going live again later on tonight too, just because I got to. Don't know what my plans are for today though. We gotta see how that goes. My days be so up and down on this day. I swear to God, it's been years, but it's still so crazy. Yeah, the white laces is not bad, Eric. I like what's going on there. UNC toes the white laces is pretty tough. Pretty tough. 18 and D, Eric. Shout out to you for that, bro. Yeah, so a lot of shit going on in the sneaker world, just in general. Basketball world's kind of crazy too. It remains to be seen what's next. You know what I'm saying? What's going on next with these players? Dame Lillard, James Harden is he officially gonna move? He's gonna come to gotta get this together. What's gonna happen with that? We don't know. Yeah, internet get kind of crazy when I do. Okay, we back now. Yeah, so whatever platform you're watching on, make sure you hit the like button on that too for sure, of course. Um, yeah, so kicks of the day. We got a lot of heat for kicks of the day. Everybody throws out some heat, man. Everybody got some heat in the tuck. I like it. Eric brought out the Mamacitas the other day, bro. Shout out to you for that once again. Dope shoe on feet. Very hard, sought after shoe. I know a lot of people was asking you about them when you wore them. Dad work shoe for Benny. Shout out to him. Air Max 1 blueprints for Pick C. Of course, I wore my hybrid Kyrie's not too long ago. Very dope shoe. Pine Green threes. Shout out to everybody who participates in the kicks of the days where you come and show what you're wearing for the day, which kicks you're wearing. You know what I mean? Just a little thing to add on in there. Got Armand Years in the building. New Balances. Off whites. People got some heat out there, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? People got some heat on feet. People got some heat on feet. Yeah, absolutely. So we shall see how this all goes, bro. See how this weekend goes for the Jordan 12. What's that shit called? The purple ones, the field purples. They're looking much better the more and more I see them, though. I'm not gonna lie. The purple's looking like nice on there. The last black and purple shoe I bought, I didn't think I was gonna buy it. It was the 13, Jordan 13, the black and purple one. Fire shoe, bro. So these it does remind me of the Gary Payton, but it gives me Mike Bibby vibes. I'm pretty sure he had a black and purple 12 at some point in his career playing for the Kings. You know what I'm saying? Those are dope. Just the retail price is not so dope. And knowing what we know, bruh, that might be a shoe be around somewhere, at a discount store. I'm gonna just say the outlets. I don't think it'll be at Ross anytime soon. Not anytime soon, but sooner than later. You know what I mean? It all remains to be seen. I'm just seeing what cash out is. Where it popped 180. Yeah, I mean, the market's crazy. People thought they could get more. That's what I'm saying. With people thinking they could get more and having impatience, they're gonna start returning stuff. So they could start popping up, man. I really don't know. I don't want to. It's hard to say, but anything is possible in the sneaker world right now. And I couldn't put anything past anything, bro. You really can't. You really can't now. Now we're at that point officially where Nike Dunk lows are popping up at the outlet or at Ross. So it's just a full upside down. Get it out there in the wild, bro. It's no longer just you can only find it at 2 stores, 3 stores. All the stores are kind of options now, bro. We're gonna start dibbling into the Nordstrom's rack again too, because I used to do that a while ago. I have been seeing people send me images of things they find at Nordstrom Rack. They have been priced a little higher at Nordstrom's Rack. Like, for example, the Kyries have been like 79 as opposed to 59 or 69. But it's definitely an option to just check out to see what's there. Maybe they might start getting some more things popping up too at Nordstrom's Rack. Not banking on it, but I do remember before, uh, as I was doing this research, this retail stuff for a minute, I remember before finding like Kobe's, like really good Kobe's at Burlington and stuff like that. Kobe's and some Nikes and stuff like that there. So it's definitely possible that Nordstrom Rack is trying to join the party too. And once I see that, you guys will know. If you guys see that before I do, let me know. But I mean, it's safe to go to the trio now. If you don't have time to just experiment with new stores, go to the same main trio. Nordstrom Rack have been empty when I have gone. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, I'd say years ago, like 3-4 years ago, they were cool. Yeah, that's when I would find shit. But for the longest, Eric, I agree. For the longest time, they've been absolutely fucking dry when it comes to. I mean, I would only go there for shoes. I never knew what their merchandise, their clothes and stuff would look like. I never did that type of look in there. I always went straight to the shoe section. But yeah, for a while, they just, and I would assume still now, the only reason why it makes me think now is because I have seen a couple pictures there. And just like the Spark of WSS came to my brain, I'm like, yeah, man, Nordstrom Rack, they did have a couple spots that was cool. When I would go over to the Burbank area, they have a Ross. No, they have a Marshalls, a TJ Maxx, and a Nordstrom Rack right next to each other. So I'm like, let me go and that was like my trilogy. I would always go there, those three stores, and it was always a good store, always a good vibe. Whether either I can make a video, like a good enough video for each store, or one for all three, I would still come out there with solid content. That's when I found out and realized that TJ Maxx like never sold men's shoes. It seems like I remember them never having men's shoes. They only had a women's sneaker section, and they would just have sometimes bigger sizes that maybe men could fit. Like we know how that goes, you know what I mean? But never seen them before, and now have a men's section in TJ Maxx, which I think is weird. I wonder if all TJ Maxx are like that, or I'm just going to ones with smaller like sections because they have men's sections, clothes and stuff, but when it comes to the shoes, it's only women's shoes. And I thought that was so weird. Like, oh, why do they only have women's shoes? The Burbank, the Beverly Center TJ Maxx is like that. The Burbank TJ Maxx was like that. When I went to the one by the Crenshaw Mall, that TJ Maxx was like that too. Only women's shoes. I would stop by Nordstrom's Rack in Ontario. Probably so, because those are really big locations. That makes sense. That makes sense. That does make sense. That does make sense. Good idea. That's a good idea. Because these stores are getting more. It is back to school right now, but then you got the fourth quarter coming up. So things is gonna be everywhere. We're gonna figure it out and find out where it's at though. I'm gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out, find out where it's at, share the information, and hopefully everybody can grab something they really want or been looking for, or some great gifts for the low. It's a great way to find some gifts for the low. Great things for the low. You know what I mean? Say you found somebody who was cold, you can find that $29 jacket that's retail for $195. That's a crazy steal right there. What? Or Ultra Boost, $25. That's normally $190 or $200. And how long would that happen? That's my next few days now. That's when I'm gonna go out there, kind of try to see how many of the Ultra Boost prices have changed. The next few videos you guys will see though won't be talking about that yet, but like probably next week you'll see video. I'll probably slide one current one in there because I have some videos already lined up to go. So yeah, on Bobby Thrift, stay tuned. We got a video dropping in the morning. Hopefully you guys can check that one out too. I might switch that time up because we got the live stream going on. I want people who wake up in the morning to see that first before they see the video. But either way, we got something coming on Bobby Thrift, Bosco Mitchell, and Bosco 2.0 very soon. And then live Bosco Live Therapy. We're bringing them along slowly, but we're gonna pick up the pace on that. So subscribe to that channel too if you haven't done so. Bosco Live Therapy. Damn, I don't have it linked in the description, but I will have it there so you guys can go there easy. I know last time I mentioned that we had like three people come subscribe. So shout out to you guys for that. You know what I mean? PS5 under retail. Now that's something. Well, I'm about to say maybe because the PS5 Slim is coming out, so the regular PS5 is not as much. If we start finding gaming consoles at the Rosses and Marshalls, could you imagine that? Because actually, hold up. I'm not sure if the homie who worked at Burlington and Marshalls is here, or Burlington and Ross is still here, but I remember when I worked at Marshalls, we had got some Xboxes a couple times. Heavily discounted. I'm an Xbox. I'm a PlayStation dude. I really didn't care to have an Xbox, so I didn't trip. One of them made it to the. We had got like 6 of them, and one of them made it to the sales floor. That's what I'm talking about. With people having the resellers in the back, because you start seeing product that fourth quarter come with all them extra items. You start seeing all kinds of stuff you never seen at that store, and people get curious, and that's how you go. So, hey, Adam, I'm glad you said that because I remember them getting Xboxes, Xbox games. I had resold some of them Xbox games. Yeah. Yeah, bro, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that. I mean, I honestly think that's far fetched, but shit, bro. Who's to say a couple of PS5s don't slide through crack, bro? I swear, dude. But the thing with that is, I mean, it's still a new item, but I'm like, you don't get no warranty if you buy it from Ross or Marshalls or something like that. No warranty comes with it. But if you're getting it brand new out the box, though, I mean, damn, that's crazy. I'm glad you said that, bro. I'm gonna have to put out a little beacon to a couple people and just keep my eyes up because I would like a PS5, but I don't want to pay 600. If I could pay 300, that'd be cool. What would it be priced? 325. People would be sick if you start coming up with PlayStation 5s from a fucking what? Man, listen, bro. Man, listen, bro. You couldn't tell me nothing if I found a PS5 for the low at a Ross. You couldn't do it, bro. You just couldn't do it, bro. Let's see. What do you guys think about the LeBron's new sneaker? The LeBron, hold on, let me see. The LeBron 21. Are we fans of the LeBron 21? What do we feel about the LeBron 21? Amazon. Was it a new one? It must have been a used one. I don't know, man. There's some things you can say, some things you can't say, some things you think you say. I mean, I said it before, and I'll say it again. I thought this is my thought process. I said it before, so it's nothing new. This is my thought process. I think the Nike Sabrina 1 is Kyrie's next shoe. If Kyrie was still with Nike, that Sabrina shoe would have been the Kyrie 9 or the Kyrie Low 5 or 6. It'd have been the Kyrie Low 6. That Sabrina Nike shoe was Kyrie's next shoe. I don't care what nobody say. I'm certain that was Kyrie's next shoe. They gave it to Sabrina because Kyrie's out of here. You see the colorways, that's a Kyrie shoe, bro. And I honestly feel like the LeBron 20 was Kobe's next shoe. I feel like what Kobe's next silhouette would have been, they gave it to LeBron and saved LeBron's sneaker line, bro. I honestly think that's what my brain thinks. My brain thinks Kobe's next silhouette was passed on to LeBron. It revived his silhouette. It revived his sneaker line. And I feel that Sabrina got blessed with Kyrie's next shoe. I mean, the designer of her shoe is Ben, who made all the Kyrie shoes, or the majority of Kyrie shoes. So why is that not Kyrie's shoe? They just scrapped it and gave it to Sabrina. They called it the Sabrina 1 as opposed to the Kyrie 9. I feel like this shoe right here is another one of Kobe's potential shoes. I feel like this is one of them Kobe's again. I think this is a futuristic Kobe. Me personally, I think this looks like. Let me find that Kobe because I don't know all the Kobe's numbers. It was them ADs, them Kobe AD shits that I thought was not the best. Uh, yeah, The AD mid, even though this is a low shoe, this reminds me of the Kobe AD mid, man. Yeah, bro. Fuck out of here, Nike. This is this. I'm sorry. It's just a little bit more exaggerated on the back heel cup. So what they do with shoes, they they evolve them and make them. They add a little. This is a Kobe shoe too, bro. In my opinion, it's obviously the LeBron shoe because they gave it to LeBron. But that's a Kobe silhouette, bro. They have when you have shoes mapped out the next few silhouettes. I remember when they had the Kyrie 6 coming out. Ben, the designer, was talking about how he's already starting to make sketches for the Kyrie 9. So they're like 2-3 silhouettes ahead. So you think when Kobe was here, they didn't have 2 or 3 more silhouettes they were going to try to push with him? Fuck out of here if you don't think that. If you don't think that, that's cool. You don't have to think that. I think that though. It does kind of give off. I can see some T-Mac vibes. I see where you're going with the T-Mac vibes, but I honestly feel like that was a Kobe inspired or Kobe's next silhouette. Regardless, yeah, Kobe. I feel like this 21 is the same thing. I feel like I honestly feel like what they had coming for LeBron compared to what they had coming for Kobe, they scrapped LeBron's original stuff, the bulky looking stuff, and went with this new Kobe look and said it's for the new generation. I let my kids put yeah. All that story behind it is great. Yes, the new generation. I let my kids pick the aesthetics for everything. It's for them. Yeah, good. I like that story. That sounds really good. But my thing is these are the blueprints they had for upcoming silhouettes, and they just say, okay, we're gonna tweak this a little bit and give it to this guy. It's what happens. I think Sabrina ones is the Kyrie's, and I think the LeBron's last two are Kobe's, but it's all good. I'm glad LeBron got something to really make his line stand out and be up there. Like it would have been trash if in his 20th season he had a shoe out that was just not doing shit as he's like breaking the records and still so much the forefoot of the league. It would be trash if he had a weak shoe this late in his career. Exactly. You're right. You're right. It's just like music with the beats. You're right. Producer song. This guy didn't want this song. You want it. We're gonna tweak it here, give it to you. Absolutely. Absolutely. So it's part of the game, but I just think being so into sneakers is just something I see. I don't see a lot of people saying it really. I think people think it, but I don't know if people would say it. But yeah, that's what I feel on that. I think that's a Kobe AD remaster for LeBron. I think the LeBron 20 was Kobe's next sneaker, but there's no way to ever prove it because I don't work for Nike at all. It's just my thoughts, and everybody can have your own thoughts and opinions. That's what I ask you guys all the time. But that's mine. Never will be proven, you know. Oh, somebody hit me with a great quote in a Discord too. I guess there's been some number breakdown with these with the Kyrie or with the Jaws and everything and how Nike sales are just going down right now and the Jaws aren't selling so well. I gotta bring that up next time. It was a really good thing. He said I gotta look for the article, but he said he's seen it in the article and they were talking about the sales for everything. Cause I think it was might have been out there a response to me talking about the Tatum ones and the Zions and the Lucas. Because I've seen something speaking on how the Zion ones, the Lucas, and the Tatums are selling better than the Jordan retros, which could be true. But overall spectrum, they're not selling well at all, though. Like they might be selling more than retros, but retros are down too. Everything's down. So, they might be selling more than retros, but not selling a lot overall. And I mean, I can totally see that with the Jaws because, all the stuff behind his stuff, around his stuff, I've always said it's only selling because there's controversy behind the release. One shoe sold because people didn't think he probably would be with Nike no more. The other shoe sold because he just got suspended, so people thought there could be value because he's not playing. Like they just playing people like a fiddle with these things, bro. That's the part that is so annoying. I'm saying, bro. You know what I mean? So we gotta see what's next. But that's it's a lot unfolding in the sneaker world, which is dope. There's new answers and new things every day, which I like. You know, keep it different. But the 21s for LeBron, not bad. That purple rain colorway is cool. I just have my thoughts on what it looks like, but it's not a bad looking shoe. Not a bad looking shoe. Oh, somebody found some more up tempo. Oh man, really quick. We're gonna go over some more of these too in our next one. But more up tempo slides been found. I gotta ask him how much he found them for, because I gotta ask where he found them and how much he found them for, because they have been, these up tempo slides have been popping up at Marshalls, but I'm like, has he found them at Ross or something like that? I can't see the sales tag here in this picture. But oh wait, at Burlington. At Burlington, the up tempo slides are popping up at Burlington now. These right here. Okay. I hope to find the penny jersey. I'd rather find the black one over the white one, but either one of them I'm gonna be happy with if I find it in my size, because this was such a classic jersey to me coming up, bro. The Penny Hardaway's pinstripe. I had the blue one that they had those were some fire ass jerseys, bro. The Orlando Magic pinstripes, all three colorways, the white, the black, and the blue ones. I remember when they first debuted them and they stepped on the scene with them blue ones. I lost my mind. I didn't like, what? Them shits is fire. What the hell? The blue ones? Oh man. People have only been finding the black and the white one. If I could find either one of those or the blue ones, I don't know what I'll do. Yeah, we gotta find those up tempo slides. They're popping up at Burlington now too. So be on the lookout for that, Adam. If you're around some Burlingtons, you might find some up tempo slides, which is good to see, bro. I mean, I've showed you guys them in the videos, in the regular videos. I like them. I would like to grab a pair. They are pretty heavy, but I do like them. I still like to grab a pair, but they are priced at 80. And just knowing everything going on right now, you don't have to grab them when they first come out, because everything is not selling out like that. So, and especially for something like that, you could just easily especially for something like that, you know what I mean? And one more thing I want to say too, also, giveaway winners. I sent off one of the Funkos today, and I sent off for Bobby Thrift, I sent off the Utah Jazz jersey to the winner. If you were a winner for any other one of my giveaways, man, I reached out to you in the comment section, and if I hadn't, I think there might have been one person I didn't reach out to yet, I still put your name in the video, so you guys got to reach out to me so I can get your stuff to you. I can't hunt you down. I'm hoping you watch the videos like you normally watch the videos, so when you saw it, you would see that you won, and you can contact me. You know what I mean? I got a lot more items. I mean, I guess that's good for more videos, but I've been holding. I would have put them in almost every video, but I've been holding it because I'm trying to get the stuff out to the people who won to get the flow going. I don't want to keep piling up so many winners and not having anybody getting their stuff because nobody's responding yet. But luckily, I was able to get through the Bang and Nay. His Funko Pops on the way. And then I forget the homie's name on Bobby Thrift, who won the Karl Malone jersey. That's on the way too. And then there were some people asking about the extra Karl Malone jerseys. I have those now on the website if you're looking for them. I have a medium and an extra large left there too. So go ahead and check out the site. You know what I mean? I like to see what's going on with that too, man. Nike released that LeBron 7 Heroes pack with the Penny Orlando and a Deion Center. That would be crazy, Eric. Sneaker shutdown, they do that. that would be a dope ass pack right there if they drop that. I would like to see that. I'm not gonna lie. That would be crazy. What? Yeah, those are two dope ass shoes right there. Two classic dope shoes right there. The LeBron has a lot of dope silhouettes, like a lot of dope ones out there, a lot of dope collabs in his silhouettes. But like I said, man, 3 to 5 of them was a banger. 3 to 5 out of 21 is crazy, but the ones he got bangers, they are fire, and they did hit hard when they dropped. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like whack little lame thing. They had some nice stuff on there, man. It's just a few of them just was looking wild, bro. But WSS has definitely slid into the game. If you guys are out there looking for stuff, I would definitely recommend sliding by WSS at least once or twice and checking out their back wall. You might not want to go to the regular store, maybe not, you know what I'm saying? But like the regular store, you might not want to check out so much. But go to the back wall. You'll find some stuff there for sure on the back wall that you can come up on if you're looking to come up on some shit. You feel me? You feel me? I'm liking seeing this. It's a really good time in the world, or sneaker world, at least. It's where you can kind of grab what you want for yourself or for gifts, and then you can still make some profit. We got to go out there and see what's happening in these next few days to see what's happening with these Ultra Boosts. I would assume maybe next week we can really get a solid understanding on if the prices is staying at 25 or not. You know what I'm saying? It really remains to be seen. Really remains to be seen. But yeah, man, we've been rocking for how long has it been? About 3 hours, I think. Been chilling for a while, man. I appreciate all you guys coming through for however long you've been here. Definitely see myself. Everything keeps up. We'll be back a little bit later on tonight or today. So stay tuned for that. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Hit me up in a DM if you have any questions. If you're looking for them Kobe's, hit me up tomorrow. The earlier the better, because I'm heading out to grab them earlier in the daytime. So if you're interested in that, feel free to hit me up for sure. Dial on Burlington or Ross or Burlington. I'm still going to say Burlington over Ross. Oh, no. Ross over Burlington. Ross first and then Burlington. That's just kind of what I'm seeing in the pecking order right now, even though Burlington is getting better. But if you're asking for the last picture I showed, Burlington is where the slides have been in those jerseys. So people might think that the jerseys are slowing up, but apparently they're not. So be on the lookout for those too. Shout out to everybody watching on Bosco Mitchell, Bobby Thrift, or Bosco Live Therapy. Make sure you subscribe to that channel as well. Bosco Live Therapy, better UB prices. Ultra Boost prices right now is at Ross, unless they go up to $60. Right now they're at like 25. So right now they're at 25 or 60, and Burlington is at 45. So it really depends. We'll know kind of definite next week, maybe this week. But I would assume by Monday, more of the official new pricing will be out there and shipped into the stores. But it could be as early as this weekend, Sunday, Saturday. Who knows? You know what I mean? That all remains to be seen, but stay tuned to the Discord. I'll put out information there and the videos for sure. Pay $50 for a pair of Burlington like a bozo in Florida. Hey, you're not a bozo, bro, because there's still profit there. Don't even trip off of that, bro. You still going to come up. And don't trip. Like, you're probably paying $50 because you guys don't pay tax on them. So the retail price is probably listed higher than it is out here. Out here, it's like $44.95 or $98. There's tax involved too. Boom. So maybe that's why. Have no fear, man. That was still a great find for $50 because they retail for $190 to $200. You know what I mean? I'm just saying like 60, 65, 70 is a little bit too much. Even though there's still wiggle room and money to be made there, it's just the profit and the margins I like to go for. That's kind of where it seems to be a little bit more suitable for me. But yeah, let me get out of here so I can take care of some more stuff before I go to sleep. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Have a good night wherever you are. Deuces.